Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them. Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
Call Sean Garrison in Rogers or Griggs Covington in Farmington.
You know, if you're looking for a great spot to grab lunch during the week or host a lunch meeting that actually feels like a win, I've got the place for you. It's Flyway Brewing Company in Fayetteville. Fresh brewed craft beer, a fantastic weekday lunch menu, and plenty of space that's perfect for meeting with clients, coworkers, or friends. And when the work's done, settle in and catch the game on their huge TV screens. Great food, fresh beer, all the action. Flyway Brewing Company in Fayetteville on Zion Road, your new go-to for lunch, meetings, and game day.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Hey, it's Wes Pruitt from 4-Star Sports Media, your 24/7 home for sports coverage. Podcasts, live shows, and expert takes, all in one place. 4star.live on web and 4-Star Sports M on X. From the hardwood of Hogs Hoops to conference crunch of college football, we're diving deep. Whether it's Memphis Preps, the latest NFL headlines, or ringside breakdowns of WWE and AEW, it's all happening here at 4-Star Sports Media.
I'm meteorologist Cole Mackus with your 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Some of us saw some rain Friday morning, but will be much drier by Friday afternoon. We'll see partly cloudy skies by the afternoon and high temperatures in the mid-80s. We'll look to be much warmer on Saturday, starting off the day low temperatures right around 70 degrees, and by the afternoon, high temperatures in the upper 80s. We'll see the potential for some showers and storms overnight on Saturday and into Sunday morning. And by Sunday afternoon, high temperatures only reaching the upper 70s. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruscin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach.
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Starts right now.
Finally Friday, it's Ruskin and Zach show, and you are here on a fantastic day. A special shout out to our Platinum Plus members who were, for whatever reason, on the web stream early, and I can't figure out why. Don't know what y'all are doing with your lives, but okay, we'll start there, and we'll move right along. Going to be a busy day. We're going to talk about some World Cup, some things have been going on. Ashton watched Love Island last night. Ashton,
I did. Yes.
Okay, we'll talk about that, and we have a central core issue with some of the MBI. And today is one of the days that it has actually presented itself. Now, Jesse is here, Jesse donated to the Arkansas Children's fundraiser back that was in February, correct?
That's
February,
right.
March,
January, February.
yeah, somewhere in there. And one of the things that we auctioned off was an opportunity to host when Derek was out on his paternity leave, and here you are.
Here I am.
Here's the thing, Jesse. Jesse's not your name. So you are known by the MBI as Pete in Bella Vista.
That's correct.
But you want to be called Jesse.
Well, Jesse is my name.
You also said Pete's your name.
Pete's my nickname.
Oh, okay. So what's the difference? Who named you what?
My parents named me Jesse.
Okay, so we're going to go with Jesse.
Sure.
And that's what we'll roll with for the rest of the day.
Let's do
now,
it.
do I need to change that in the text
No,
line?
because I'm from Springdale, naturally. And there's a texter, Jesse, from Springdale.
Okay,
so every time I hear his name, I'm like, I didn't text today.
BE has texted in already on the Lewis Automotive Hotline. You can text in at 877-377-6963, calling you an overachiever.
Sure.
There was great controversy about how your appearance. We're gonna have. I figure we're gonna do this a couple of times a year, where we'll donate to a charity or something. Y'all can come in. Somebody can have an opportunity to come in. Now, there's great controversy about how your appearance came to be. Now, you tell me that the money that you donated to Arkansas Children's came from fantasy football winnings.
That's correct.
Go on. I said, not being familiar with the fantasy football, I didn't realize you played for money, because now I'm interested.
That's what makes it fun.
Okay.
Yeah, fantasy football without money is just spinning your wheels.
Okay. And a large entry fee? I don't want to get it.
No, I mean, I've been in 4 leagues, and 3 of them are minimal. Yes, it's a problem when you get started, Zach.
It's gambling, yes?
Well, I don't know.
That's a
we
yes.
might need to talk
Okay,
to
see, a
Gucci or
prosecutor
Greg.
would go,
Not
yes.
Gucci, Cement Head, right?
Ryan at Prairie Grove says, go take a lap. You can't change your handle.
Well,
that is, again, the MBI now lashing out. This is, I think, against the code. You can't just change your name midway. You got to go with Pete and Bella Vista. Because like Monday, when you text in, it's not going to say Jesse, it's going to say Pete and Bella Vista. Yeah. And they have to do the mental gymnastics that you are actually Jesse.
Well, we can really trick everybody up, and my true nickname is Jesse Pete, so we can go down that road.
Well, that's how he addressed you. I didn't want to go middle name. I didn't want to go middle name. Abner says your MBI name is greater than your government name.
Fair enough. I'll go with it.
Okay. Gujiro, Greg would like to know how many passports you own.
Just the one.
Jesse from Springdale. I'm not at the show, although I'd do a phenomenal job if I was. See, this is where we're competing. See, if we just said you were Pete and Bella Vista, nobody would bother you. But you've gone out of your way and now created confusion.
I've created chaos.
And this is exactly what happens every single time that we do this. The kid is here. I think we're going to treat her today, Ashton, kind of like when they do the State of the Union and you have the rebuttal. I'll give you like a minute and a half to respond at the end of all of this, and you can talk about how bummy your Spurs are. But short of that, you're pretty much out of the conversation. Sorry about them. You go ahead. You got something to say? Fire away. Yeah, there it is. Thank you.
Bro.
Jesse / Pete rocking the U.S. soccer shirt. Now, the U.S. kicks off today.
Yes, sir.
Now, are you like a dyed-in-the-wool USA soccer national team fan?
Yeah, I played soccer from 5 years to 29 years old, and it just a part of my life.
What's our problem? We have the best athletes in the world, and we suck.
They quit playing in about 6th grade. They all go do something else.
So, they go play football, basketball, baseball, all of those things. And that's truly why we suck.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Springdale soccer in the 90s, we were just a bunch of rough hicks running around kicking people.
Jeff from Fort Smith now requisitioning a name change for you on the text line. Pete and Bella Vista. The people of Springdale have booted you out. They don't want you.
Oh, well, okay. That's fine.
Okay. I'm just letting you know how it goes. Frog from Madison County's texted in on the Lewis Automotive Hotline. High-stakes fantasy football is awesome. Big payout for first place, new tattoo for last place. Now, do you guys have a punishment for last?
We don't do punishments, no.
Why?
With any of them. We just don't want stuff like that.
Ashton, if you were in a fantasy football league, I mean, there's a punishment for last.
For sure. That's what makes it fun.
Right. Like, I see, I played in a league once, and this is years ago, where if you lost, somebody in the league got to slap you in the face open fisted. And like everybody was picking like the weakest guy to do that. I finished 5th, thankfully. Didn't get first, got to slap last, I think is what it wound up being.
Yeah, I just never been a part of one that does punishment.
Okay, you just give your money and
I mean, losing your money is the punishment.
fair. Have you? Now, is this the first time you've won?
No, geez, like it's it's an addiction, right? So, I don't
Hey,
know.
man, look, you said the word. I didn't say you were addicted. You're the one that said it.
We've got a trophy for the league at work, and it's like the Stanley Cup. It's growing rings. So
Really?
We put
Okay.
plaques on it. So yeah, we've been doing this for a while.
Gavin in Fayetteville, he says that no punishment means you're not serious about it.
I'm serious about the money I win.
B.E. in Clarksville calling you the Brendan Sorsby of fantasy football. 4 leagues?
Yeah. It's not brackets. It's not NCAA brackets.
I promise you're on the low end because the next guy up, Hacker, is like in 37 leagues.
Yeah.
And he fills out 85 brackets during the NCAA. What's your league punishment for finishing in last place? Pete Hacker says, ours is to have you stand on the busiest corner in Harrison holding up a sign, I finished last place in my fantasy football league. That seems harmless enough.
That's harmless.
Ryan in Prairie Grove is suggesting that Jesse Pete, that's you, now get the doorknob treatment.
That's fine.
You think?
Sure.
See, I wouldn't want that. Because the next time what you've done is you're on our video stream.
Sure.
Now you'll be, Jesse Pete, and if you get a doorknob moniker, they will associate face with name, and if you're out in public, hey, doorknob. It's not something.
Well, like I said, Jesse Pete's my true full nickname anyway, so
okay,
we can stick with it.
TA is just ready to get the show rolling. We've got literally nothing. We have hit the summer radio days. There's very little going on that you can. There's a lot of news, but not necessarily a lot of talking points. So, what you wanted to see? I've never needed a Big Mike phone call more than I need one today. I've never needed a Joe and Avoca phone call more than I need one today. And I've never needed one of y'all to do something dumb more than I do today. Ashton's here. Ashton, how was Love Island last night?
It was good. A lot of drama.
How many eps did you watch?
Like 2.
2.
Yeah,
like 2 or 2?
Just 2.
Just 2. Can you give me a 1-sentence synopsis of what we saw last night on Love Island for those that may be following along at home but not necessarily into the show?
A kissing challenge with a lot of drama.
I'm sorry. What? What?
Yeah.
What is this, high school?
It's a reality TV show. They're trying to entertain, so.
A kissing challenge.
Yeah.
With a lot of drama.
Yeah, it was a lot of drama.
Is this like The Bachelor where there's one person, or are these just?
No, they have multiple men and multiple women on an island, and they get to choose their partner.
Still complicated?
Yeah.
How's the cat? Ashton, big cat guy.
The cat's doing great.
Good. Day drinking in the 501, protesting Jesse Pete. You may get stuck with the Jesse Pete moniker. He says that would be like me changing my handle to praying and fasting continuously in the 501. No, he's day drinking in the 501. Oh. Text out of the 479. You have a sister.
I do have a sister.
She's texted in.
Sweet.
A big sister here, happy to share stories. What is your sister's name?
Dallas.
Go ahead and send those. That will. Good question.
She will kill 4 hours with her stories.
You know what? Nobody has ever needed stories like that more than I do. Britton in Fayetteville says, if you can, what is your fantasy team name?
Oh, dear Lord, it changes every year.
No? Did we lose you? He slipped into neutral there for a second.
I'm trying to think of what they are. There's 4 of them.
I just need one.
One of them was my McLaurin does 185.
Oh, okay. That's
And then he broke a leg or whatever he did this year, and really
that was
didn't
Terry
produce
McLaurin
anything.
with a play on the Sammy Hagar song. Got it. Or no, the Eagle song.
Eagle. Yeah. Well, Joe Walsh.
Let's see here. Josh from Springdale. Come on. USA is ranked 14th in the world. We don't suck, but we're not elite. Their ranking's been puffed up because they're a host team. They're a host nation. Fair. They have not won a significant match in years.
No, and I've got issues with the team that was developed.
What about
anyway.
Potch? One of my guys.
Yeah, I don't know. We got to give him. We got to at least let the tournament play out. But I'm not super impressed with the selection.
Now they play 8:00 tonight at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles on Fox, who is not having a great week. Fox during the first day for some reason during the hydration break, triggered a bunch of commercials, and apparently it ran too long and into the action. We don't know how to handle soccer or football or world football, the World Cup, whatever it is. Fox did, and Fox brought in the big guns. I mean, they brought in Thierry Henry, Rebecca Lowe. These are like established soccer commentators, and we put up a high school production. No, with all due respect to the kids in high school.
Yeah, am I allowed to badmouth ESPN in the studio? Or how does
ESPN,
that go? The network.
Yeah, we don't.
Not the radio.
We rent the letters.
Oh my word! I was watching the ESPN FC
Uh-huh.
this morning. It was atrocious.
It's tough. We don't know how to do it.
No.
We simply don't know how to do it. But like somebody said the other day, like the whole country's focused on the NBA finals and the NHL finals.
Yeah.
This may fly under the radar. Maybe you get the kinks out. I thought the matches yesterday were, it's fine. But today's the day I think everybody starts to pay attention, and then we have to wait 5 days until the USA plays again.
Yeah, but if you get into it, there's Spain and England and France, and you get to watch the good teams play.
Soggs from Fayetteville had a punishment in his fantasy league. They made the loser do an NFL combine and timed events where I guess they recorded and put it online. I saw one. Now, how do you determine your draft order?
Double randomization.
What does that mean? English for those who don't know.
You put everybody's names in a list. You randomize it once, then you randomize it the second time.
Can I offer a suggestion?
Sure.
I've seen groups do this. You have to run the 40. Yeah, you run the 40 for the fastest time.
Yeah.
The fastest time gets the first pick. Where would you come in that in your group? You look like you're in shape. I mean, you have to be in the top half.
Yeah, I'll probably top half.
Okay.
Yeah, what did Tiger say? My glutes don't fire like they used to.
Did we get that? Did we get that, Ashton? I'm going to need that one. BE pointing out, you're fun. The roast of Jesse Pete is going well. Cameron from Paragould with his hourly text. Shout out to Ashton, big cat guy.
Yep, big
and
cat guy.
Not Carl Anthony Towns.
Nope,
just the cat. Aaron from Winslow has texted on the Lewis Automotive Hotline. The wife watches Love Island. Ask Ashton if she thinks the Trinity girls looked like Snoop Dogg.
Wow. I'm not gonna speak on that. I'm not sure.
Sovereign Citizen number 1 is texting. Confusing open, but congrats to Ashton on whatever happened after Love Island.
Thank you.
Gavin Fayetteville says it's basically Shadow Valley. Okay. Is that accurate?
She said what? Shadow Valley?
Shadow Valley.
I'm not familiar with Shadow Valley.
Chairs, pineapples.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
Okay. Joffrey, our staff meteorologist, has checked. Why are you... I hope he didn't lose his job. We usually don't get him until about 4:30. So I hope he's off on a Friday and didn't get unemployed. Love Island sounds like a good way to spread diseases. Let's see here. Whew. Frog from Madison County. No, I don't. I'm not. Oh no, God. Do you have a lot of offensive names? Because we're getting team names on the text line right now.
I don't do offensive
names. Not you, but people in your league.
Some have been. I don't know. I'm naive in life, so what I find offensive, everybody else would probably find very
that's fair.
Average.
Let's see here. Hacker says to the tens of hundreds of us that are focused on the College World Series. That starts today. Troy is playing this afternoon, and then tonight you get. I think Ole Miss is playing later tonight against North Carolina. So that's fine. Mr. Pibb says it was like a PS5 game with Super Nintendo graphics. Is that true?
I mean, I guess.
Okay.
If you want to put it that way, that's fine.
All right. Let's see here. Aaron from these are all getting really bad. If you want to text, it's 877-377-6963. Jesse, Pete, JP, Pete, Jesse is here all day long. He was so generous in donating to the Arkansas Children's fundraiser, where we raised $25,976 in 4 hours with one station and a YouTube channel. It's not bad. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are awesome, and we were able to do that. And I think we'll probably do this again next year, where we auction off a couple of these, where you come in when one of us needs a day off, and you get to go do that.
Just depends how bad I tank today, right?
No. Trust me, you can't tank any worse than any of us did. Like, we're just trying to get through Friday. It has been once you hit the desert that is summertime radio, there is zero to focus on. Like, I was reading just a minute ago. I was reading the athlon, and Arkansas picked to finish dead last. Like, does anybody want to talk about that? No. I mean, I think we all kind of expect that. Now, you're a Razorback fan and a men's U.S. national team fan.
It's a murder.
It's going to be a tough summer.
It doesn't make your life very happy.
No. Mr. Pibb says, I should run the raffle. Listen, Derek and I have said this many, many times. If you want to raise some money, well, we can go do it. But, we're going to donate the money to me. We've said that many, many, many times. We're gonna talk about the NBA Finals. Not thrilled with the way the behavior has gone with the New York fans, but if it got me a 3-1 lead, I'm willing to put up with it. I call that my Texas Tech defense. As long as we're winning.
That. I didn't know there was bad behavior.
Oh, it's been really, really bad. And we'll talk about that. I'm not thrilled with that. I didn't need Mike Greenberg coming out talking about it because guy lives in a penthouse, shouldn't be talking about stuff like that. We've got the NHL Stanley Cup Finals. That's going on. That's been terrific. Did you watch any of the? Are you a hockey guy?
Yeah. Yep. Love hockey.
Okay, so you like all the odd sports too?
Pretty much.
Is there any sport that you're just like, I can't do this?
As bad as it's going to sound, MLB and NBA till the playoffs.
Okay, no, that's fine. The NBA playoffs play at a different speed. I get that.
Game 56 for the Dodgers. I don't care.
No, and game 29 for the Heat. Nobody's watching that. Yeah. But the NBA Finals have been terrific. The playoffs have been great. Major League Baseball playoffs are great.
Yeah.
The Stanley Cup. Okay. All right. So we've got a wide range here.
Yeah. I've got a competition problem, and like during COVID when they shut everything down, I got to know the cornhole competitors, and I had rooting interest in the personalities. It was about the only thing that was going on.
This is no. We bet on marble racing, so I feel your pain when you say you had a rooting interest in the cornhole players.
Who was going to win the game?
Okay, wanted it. I just without saying it, I just wanted
that on.
I just wanted to make sure we were all kind of on the same page. All right, so okay, that's good. Competition is fine. I love competition problems. We can. Ashton, they are tearing you up right now. I'm sorry. I'm trying to ignore it, but some of them are funny. Ashton, big cat guy.
Big cat guy.
Big cat guy. We'll do the news when we come back. Jesse Pete, JP is here, sitting in, risking everything, life, limb, career. The kid is here. I will not put her on camera for you nerds. Ashton is here. Now, you will get a camera here in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
I've got the laptop secured. We will hook that up, and now they can see all the facial expressions you make when we talk about Love Island.
Okay.
All right. We'll take a quick break. We'll do some news when we come back. We're going to talk about the behavior of the New York fans. We'll talk about the NBA Finals. My favorite topic right now. It's Ruscin and Zach. She'll be right back.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs. With 16 different locations across the state and America's favorite brands, the Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you. From pickup and delivery to service after the sale, plus our famous huge Crane Cash discounts. The Crane Team simply can't be beat.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, Sakhalin.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner. Taco Bell's Lutz boxes are peak luxury. When you can get classics for $5, indulgences for $7, or discover new luxuries for $9, like the shredded beef dipping taco, opulence is at your fingertips whenever the mood strikes. It may even go to your head.
Excuse me, who makes this house red? It's sublime.
Pat?
Back in love again.
Try Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lutz boxes.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
If your Razorback closet needs an upgrade, the University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is what you are looking for, only at Roback.com. They have brand new Arkansas hoodies and polos that are selling fast. Go to Roback.com to check out their new apparel. That's Roback.com, RHOBACK.com. Use the code RUSH26 for 20% off your first order. Roback, where action meets comfort.
David Bowie got more fame with his #1 hit titled Fame. John Lennon co-wrote and sounded some of the high notes. The last line in the first verse sums it up. Fame puts you there where things are hollow. John 12:43 tells us that many people rejected Jesus because they loved the fame of people more than the praise of God. Is it any wonder you get more fame by rejecting the name of Jesus? I'm Pastor E from Woodland. Think about it.
Hello, this is Sebastian County Assessor Zach Johnson here to remind you to assess your personal property by May 31st to avoid late penalty. You can do this in person at one of our 3 locations, over the phone, or online by going to www.countyservice.net. I would also like to remind any current homeowners or any individuals buying their homes on contract to contact our office and check on your eligibility for the homestead tax credit. Contact us today to see if you qualify. The homestead tax credit could save you up to $600 off your tax bill.
So I had pain in my feet for a good 20 years.
It felt like I was standing on marbles.
Something wasn't working with my feet. Was diagnosed with plantar fasciitis.
If your feet aren't comfortable, the rest of the body suffers.
So I went into the Good Feet store and bam. They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support.
You put in the arch supports. To me, it was almost miraculous.
It really brought me back to being able to be me.
I can run, I can walk. This is not something that you could solve online.
Reclaim the good life with the free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good feet, good life.
When you see orange barrels, help us keep road workers and drivers safe. We all want to get home at the end of the day. Just remember, slow down, phone down. It only takes a second to change your life or someone else's. This message from the Arkansas Department of Transportation, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and this station.
Big news, Northwest Arkansas golfers. Golf USA has opened their 2nd location in Rogers with everything you need to elevate your game. All the biggest names: King, Callaway, Titleist, TaylorMade, and Mizuno. Plus exciting new vendors like Melon Headwear, Good, and Sunday Red. Come see what sets us apart with a professional repair center, Foresight and Putt View technology for fittings, and the expertise to help you find the perfect fit. Visit Golf USA in Rogers or Fayetteville today. We are as golf as it gets at Golf USA.
Friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them. Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design personal protection plans backed by the team J.D. Power ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region 7 of the last 8 years.
Call Kerry Earwood in Rogers or Derek Wardlow in Rogers.
Start your weekend at Indigo Sky Casino. Fridays in June from 6 to 10 p.m., you could win up to $10,000 cash. Over $63,000 total cash and prizes could be yours. Play for your chance to win over $1 million in total cash and Go Rewards prizes. Enjoy chef-created cuisine and cocktails at Shawano Steak and Spirits. Or experience the vibrant party atmosphere of Rock and Brews at Indigo Sky Casino and Resort. Highway 6060B west of Seneca, Missouri. For more information, go to indigoskycasino.com.
ESPN 99.5. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news brought to you by the Good Chair, because I didn't have anywhere to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell my good friend Roberto Luigi Mann that Giovanna Moss sucks and you want to be seated in the Good Chair. I do not have any reports on whether the Good Chair is still there. There was only one left in the world. and it is sitting, or was sitting, at the Stadium Shop. College World Series getting underway today. In West Virginia, Troy played this afternoon. Nightcap's going to be North Carolina, Mississippi. The rest of these schools will get underway over the weekend. NBA Finals return to San Antonio for Game 5 tomorrow night. Knicks lead the series 3-1 after an epic comeback in Game 3. Tip time is 7:30. We're on the air with the pregame show at 6:30 right here on ESPN Arkansas. I was nice. I just came in. You were asleep. What did I say? What did I say?
Okay.
What did I say?
Hold on. Let me explain what happened real quick. I was dead asleep, and I see the light come on.
Yeah.
And he walks in. He was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Okay, good. I'm gonna say goodnight." And I was like, "Okay." And he gives me a hug, and he's like, "You just lost to a 30-point lead, or you blew a 30-point lead."
That's exactly what I said.
And lost by 1. And I looked at my phone, and I saw it. And I started tweaking out, and then he kept going, "Do you want to watch the last 4 minutes of the game? Do you want to watch the last 4 minutes of the game?"
You also missed the part where I made you dinner.
I made my dinner.
NHL Stanley Cup playoffs took an interesting turn on Thursday night. The underdog Carolina Hurricanes, 3-2 lead now over the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Hurricanes can clinch the Cup in Las Vegas on Sunday. Game 7 would be on Wednesday. As we mentioned, the U.S. men's national team kicks off the World Cup tonight against Paraguay in Los Angeles. 8 p.m. start time. Fox has the television. Do you know who's doing the game?
I do not.
I always wonder because I don't know, soccer just sounds better with a British accent.
Yeah, a lot better.
I don't necessarily need, what's his name? Taylor, what's his name? I can't remember that guy. The guy that was the goalie. He's terrible. I can't remember if I put polls up today. I don't think I did. So we do have a quest. If you guys are interested, Peter's mother, Peter in Australia, his mother-in-law, is going to Australia, and he asked me to send down some station merchandise, which we don't have. So if y'all want to drop stuff off, I'll put it in a box and send it with them. T-shirt, things that don't, Kinsey had mentioned, we have coin purses in here. Nobody uses a coin purse. So if you've got something, just leave it on drop it off at the studio, and we'll be happy to put it in a box and send it with her. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that would be, to confuse Australians, but I'm working on it. Josh from Springdale's texted on the Lewis Automotive Hotline to the daughter from one Spurs fans to another. Wednesday night has nothing on the Derek Fisher 05 game winner. Okay, Taylor Twillman, thank you, Gucci Greg. I knew you would know who that is. Guy from Harrison wants to read. Now, most of our producers get nicknames because in the history of our show, there was a time at which we had a rotating door of producers. And it was every 6 weeks we were getting new ones. And we couldn't remember the names. So we just gave them nicknames. And but Ashton has been with us you've been with us for over a year, in some capacity.
Oh, yes, I have.
And so he's here now. Here's somebody that wants to name you Carol Baskin, big cat guy.
I'll pass.
Let's see here. Send him a hog hat. That we were talking about that yesterday. That's the one thing we don't have in here.
I have one if he wants it.
Do you have an old one?
I do not have an old one.
I'll settle for a new one.
Yeah.
But you got to have the old. The old one has a name, and I can't remember what it is. But it's the one with the foam around the lower half of it, and it's heavy.
Yeah.
If your neck
it just looks better.
It does. It looks absolutely better than the foam ones that the full foam ones that they have now. Scott the Tortilla guy is suggesting a bottoms up T-shirt. Yes, I would love to do that. But where do you get one? Telling me what we should send him and physically being able to go do it is something completely different. Yes?
We need to get a donation box and put it outside.
That's right. Yeah.
And then it says Peter's belongings. You know what I mean?
We need to take one of the tubs out of your closet.
You're right.
Right.
You're right.
Okay. That sounds fair.
One has a broken lid, so it's okay.
None of this stuff is valuable. Yeah. We're just looking for a donation box.
You can take one of the old walls of one of the promises from the wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's an idea.
You can take
BE says he's got some spark plugs to send Peter because Peter likes to throw spark plugs at people behind him.
What?
Yeah, it's yeah. Let's see here. Wes from Springdale has a bunch of ducks. Yeah, we're gonna need those. Here's Ryan in Prairie Grove. He has a tractor tire. That one might be tough to get on a plane.
And in the tub.
Yeah, also be tough to get in a tub.
Yeah, I'm thinking if you leave a box outside, you're going to have a lot of stuff you're going to have to get rid of.
That's a good point.
You also may have to go through it, a TSA check.
Yeah.
A pre-TSA, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. Hog Wild says we should send him some American pennies. Pennies.
I paid for cash the first time the other day, and for a while, and
Okay,
they rounded up, rounded down.
Real quick, around the room, how much cash do you have in your wallet?
Oh, I don't know, probably about $50-$60.
Ashton?
None.
Zero. Everything I do is on plastic these days.
I have
Mostly,
18.
yeah.
You what?
I have 18.
You have $18?
Yes.
You should have paid for lunch.
No. It was $20.
Uh-huh.
That's not enough.
You're killing me.
Freaking loser.
Goodyear, Greg. Did they move? This is completely Northwest Arkansas. So if you're out of the area, just close your ears for a second. Did they move the motorcycle off of Thompson that was in the median? Like somebody abandoned a motorcycle in the middle of Thompson, like right where Cardi B was.
I'm not aware of the story.
Okay, you don't know Cardi B?
I knew Cardi B.
Okay,
but not
yeah.
this motorcycle.
Maddie sent me a photo yesterday. Somebody just abandoned a motorcycle. Gozer says send the ducks.
Yes.
Okay, all right, we can do that.
We have a lot of
and we can
ducks.
put those in a plastic bag.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, okay. David Van Buren, I've got an old hog hat signed by John Daly. He'd be willing to donate. David, we would display that proudly. Most of the things in here that we haven't stolen that have been given to us, we put a tag on them somewhere that tells us who they belong to.
What if you give Peter Strikes Pants?
I'm not going to give him Strikes Pants. I like those. Let's see here. Wes wants to know, do you want all of my ducks? I don't. No. I just get like 4 or 5 of them will be fine. Maddie now confirming that the motorcycle is gone. Text out of the 479. Springdale traffic, not bad enough. How about leaving dead vehicles in the road? Summertime. The one great thing about being up here in the summer is the traffic is much less with the students gone.
A lot better.
Boy, but when they get back like that second week in August, you can tell, especially the closer you get to campus, everything just gridlock. Absolute gridlock. Awful. 877-377-6963 is the phone number. That is the Lewis Automotive Hotline. It is time to, we sort of teased it. We will talk about the behavior of New York Knicks fans towards, now, I'm just going to tell you this, and most of you in particular, kid, you have not experienced the Garden or Knicks fans or anything like this.
Knicks fans are insane.
I'm not going to dispute that point with you. However, he has become Victor Wembanyama, Bumbenyama. He has become public enemy number one. He whines, he cries, he flops. When he gets tired, he grabs it. The stations up there are calling him grab and pull.
No.
He is he's not a skilled basketball player. When he gets tired.
All Jalen Brunson does is flop, and then he's like, "Oh, my back!"
Don't talk about St. Jalen Brunson like that. I'll shut
Jalen Bumpson.
I will send you in an Uber home.
Bruh.
Yeah. Looks around, doesn't see your name on the door. Now, I don't agree with approaching him in the team hotel. That's not a good idea. Yeah. Some guy, there was a New Yorker, head to toe Nick Regalia, apparently had a conversation with Wembanyama. It was not in any way aggressive or anything like that. And security escorted him out, normal security precautions, and apparently he took to Twitter or Instagram or something and claimed that Wemby got him thrown out of the hotel. Probably didn't happen. Now, the throwing objects, I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah.
Now, he was going to miss the free throws anyway. You don't.
What are we talking about? No, they threw an egg at his head, and going after our fans, we're the most peaceful people on this earth.
What?
And your Knicks fans are lighting our hair on fire? That's insane.
We tried. Okay, we did. Nobody did it, and they just the most peaceful people on earth. What are you talking about? This has been my experience. In places like this, I've gone to the Garden, and I've been to Yankee Stadium when the Red Sox are in there, and I've been wearing the B on my head. Generally speaking, they will yell and shout at you. They will scream at you, but it doesn't turn weird until you say something back.
Okay, but listen.
Most peaceful people on earth?
Yes, we're more peaceful than you. We did nothing to you.
No, you lost. Here's Scott the Tortilla guy saying, can we send Hunter Yurichek? I don't think you can send him in a box, but Mitchell in Fort Smith has a Frisbee signed by Chad Morris.
I don't think he wants that. I don't think anybody wants that.
I'll take it. We'll put it somewhere. Let's see here. Send unwanted Razorback football tickets. That's mean. That is mean.
Be a big box, I think.
Let's see here. Wemby is LeBron 2.0 with the flopping and whining.
Bro, shut up. So is
No,
Jalen
no,
Brunson
no,
is
no.
worse.
No, he's not.
I will argue all day.
You probably lose. I think Brunson's not as bad.
No,
Yes,
he's not.
No.
He's about as bad as SGA.
He's just little.
Yeah,
It's
Exactly.
just natural. It's not flopping. He's just not as big.
Vikings guy says Vikings fans are the most peaceful people on the planet.
No.
Okay. Now Ryan in Prairie Grove says, Mac, go take a lap for saying y'all are peaceful.
You're a compiler, so.
Panda, have you ever heard of the Alamo? Peaceful. Peaceful people on Earth, she screams. Let's see here. Ooh. JT, I'm not reading that. That's incredibly Switzerland, according to Chase and Fort Smith, are the most peaceful people on Earth.
No.
Now do you know any Knicks fans other than me?
No, but I know people who are rooting for the Knicks who are not Knicks fans.
Can I get their names because they deserve a shout out, a pat on the back?
No. No, you cannot.
I'm very angry about all of this. Let's see here. Gujiro Greg, at least it's a frisbee. I'm talking about the Chad Morris frisbee, not a boomerang. It won't come back. Have you ever tried a boomerang?
Yes.
And do you have any success with it?
No.
Like I've seen these people throw these things like a quarter of a mile, and they come right back to where they were.
Yeah.
I threw it. It just kept going.
Yeah, it's a 100-yard walk to go get it.
Exactly. It's not fun.
No.
It's like being a dog chasing a stick. Ashton, cats don't do that.
Well, Peter calls in. We can
I
probably
know.
get some sage advice on how to get that back.
Megan at Fort Smith says she's cute. Let her have fun. No, you know what?
Thank you.
She has enough fun.
What do you mean?
I want to be you when I grow up.
I do nothing.
You have kids?
2.
How old?
19 and 16.
Okay. Do they lay on the couch as you're walking to the kitchen and go, "Hey, can you get me?"
No, mine are pretty self-sufficient and always have been.
Well, you're already up, and you're walking that way, and then it's not very kind whenever you say, "No, you can get off your butt and do it." That's not kind.
That's a direct quote. Wow. Pete in Bella Vista, you may know him as Jesse or Jesse Pete or JP or one of those things is here. Sitting in on the show, we're going to talk. What am I going to? Oh, we're going to talk about the World Cup next because U.S. is playing tonight. You're full of information. 99% of our audience knows nothing about soccer, so you seem like a good person to
I'll just make stuff up and they
that's
won't
fine.
know.
Yeah, well, we have no idea, and half of us will be asleep by the time the game hits. Ashton is here as well. Big cat guy. Watched Love Island last night. Who knows? Who knows where we're going? I could use a big microphone call right about now. It's a Ruscin and Zach show. I'll be right back.
Tune into June with Lewis Automotive for your next ride, where you'll get top trade values and massive savings. Lewis Automotive, serving Northwest Arkansas for 80 years strong.
Dean Rollins for Superior Ford in Siloam Springs. Nobody sells a new Ford for less.
Now get $10,000 off MSRP on select new 2026 Ford Super Duty in stock, and we've got $10,000 off the all-new 2026 Ford Escape. Nobody sells a new Ford for less. Shop us first and online at superiorfordnwa.com.
Come see us in Siloam Springs. Faster, simpler, and more transparent. Superior.
With approved credit, see dealer for details.
Get ready for a Northwest Arkansas tradition. The 82nd annual Rodeo of the Ozarks rides into Parsons Stadium in Springdale, June 24th through the 27th. Recently named one of the top 5 large outdoor rodeos in America, you'll see top cowboys, cowgirls, and world-class rodeo stock compete nightly. Gates open at 6. Action starts at 7:30. Don't miss 15-time PRCA Specialty Act of the Year, the One-Armed Bandit, plus rodeo clown Sean Boom Boom Thompson. And Saturday night features a huge fireworks show after the rodeo. Get your tickets now at rodeooftheozarks.org.
Download to see if you qualify. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert Instant Loans are issued by FinWise Bank, member FDIC. Not an actual client. Terms apply.
Hey, Albert, can you help us plan and budget for a bathroom renovation?
I certainly can. Let me review your finances.
Who are you talking to?
Albert, my AI financial assistant that I can access right in the app. It automates all things finance, moves money, pays bills, creates personalized alerts, finds savings, and so much more.
Your bathroom renovation financial plan is ready. I found cash you can put aside, and to cover the rest, Albert can get you up to $10,000 fast.
Can you find contractors nearby within our budget?
Here's a list of contractors. Would you like help requesting a $10,000 loan for your bathroom renovation?
Yes! Download the Albert app and use promo code COVER to access Genius. Plus, get up to $10,000 for whatever you need. Just download the Albert app right now and use promo code COVER to get up to $10,000. That's promo code COVER.
At the Home Depot, we know pros want to be ready for whatever the job site has in store. That's why the Home Depot app is made for pros who don't miss a beat. So you can power your jobs with rentals to get the tools, trucks, and equipment you need fast. And Pro Extra benefits to keep your business growing. For doing that doesn't stop, download the Home Depot app. It's made for doing.
Harry Douglas here to help you get in on the sweet life with Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy. It's that classic throwback cotton candy flavor, but with 0 sugar and a 5-hour energy boost. I keep these with me so I can tackle that sweet tooth with a tasty caffeine kick and no guilty sugary aftermath. Bring on the sweetness with Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy Shots. Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy. Available online at 5hourenergy.com or Amazon.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Being young with unlimited energy to burn. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
All guys lose their edge when they turn 40. The body has less testosterone. That's why I take Nugenix Total T.
I've heard about Nugenix. That really works?
Since I started taking Nugenix, I'm lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. I feel more energized at work. It's even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try?
Yep, send a text. It's that easy.
Text FORCE to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. It's the #1 selling testosterone boosting brand at GNC and Walmart. Do it now and they'll also send you a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, their newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text FORCE to 42424. That's FORCE to 42424.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
I'm in Crawford and Sebastian a lot and a lot of Sequoia and LaFleur, but thanks really in large part to ESPN Arkansas, people have heard about us in other areas of Arkansas. And so I just picked up a case in Sevier County. I think they listened to your hot spring station. I picked up 2 cases in Boone County.
Oh, Harrison.
Yes.
We're not paying her to sit up.
No, they're not.
He's paying us.
ESPN Arkansas and hitthatline.com.
I'm meteorologist Cole Mackus with your 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Some of us saw some rain Friday morning, but will be much drier by Friday afternoon. We'll see partly cloudy skies by the afternoon and high temperatures in the mid-80s. We'll look to be much warmer on Saturday, starting off the day low temperatures right around 70 degrees, and by the afternoon high temperatures in the upper 80s. We'll see the potential for some showers and storms overnight on Saturday and into Sunday morning. And by Sunday afternoon, high temperatures only reaching the upper 70s. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5.
The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
45 minutes after the hour, Ruscin and Zach Show, 877-377-6963. That is the text line. You can also call that number, and Ashton will pick up. Ryan in Prairie Grove, Jesse Pete and Tanning Tatum look like the Backstreet Boys cover band that opens for the Osmonds in Branson. Ashton, big Osmonds guy?
No.
Okay.
Does he even know who the Osmonds are?
Yeah, there's a good question.
No, I don't. I don't think so.
Okay.
Sounds familiar, but I don't know who they are.
All right, let's go to the phones. Jesse in Springdale's on the phone. Hi, Jesse. What's up?
What up, guys? So I text a lot and hardly ever call. I figured since you had the other Jesse from Springdale, Jesse Pete, that I probably needed to call in. I just wanted to ask Jesse, how old are you?
47.
47. Dang it, you're the original then. guess I'll be taking the doorknob nickname. Man.
You can keep it.
I'm sorry if you hadn't called and asked the question, you could have gone on under the assumption that you were the original Jesse in Springdale.
Hey, I'm gonna call it like it is.
Yeah,
I'm good. You can have it. I'm not there anymore.
No. I mean, time. That's a timestamp.
Oh, okay.
You're the, at least for our purposes, you're the original Jesse in
Sweet.
Springdale. But he goes by Pete in Bella Vista, so you're good there.
Fair enough.
All right, buddy. Be
All right,
good.
that's all I had.
Yep. It's Jesse in Springdale. So congratulations.
Yeah.
You come on. You established a little dominance.
Like I'm in the Matrix.
Yeah, a little hierarchy. Okay, so we none of us know anything about soccer. I watch the Premier League. I'm a Spurs guy. Go ahead, have at it.
Have at it.
Yeah, let me know. Just you want to hound me about my Spurs? Go ahead.
Yeah, what happened there?
They suck. We have a miserable pig for an owner who thinks that profits are more important than putting a product on the field.
Yeah,
he sold Harry Kane. He
Yeah.
sold Sonny.
Yeah, son. Oh my gosh, he looked great last night.
Thank you.
The Koreans looked awesome.
That's exactly what I want to hear. Now, you are a big soccer guy. You played soccer. You understand the game.
Generally speaking, yeah.
When people ask me about soccer, I tell them it's hockey on grass. Sort of. It's sort of a hockey on grass. The idea is to get the ball in the goal. What's wrong with our national team?
There's a lot of speculation and debate, but generally speaking, I think it's that everybody goes to play something else after 6th grade.
I was watching I love the World Cup. I love huge events. I like the Euros. I like, when what's the one down in South America? And it's completely slipping my
Copa
mind.
America?
Yes, Copa America. I love the big tournaments with the big teams. Love those huge events. But I was listening to Alexi Lawless, who he comes and he goes. He'll make a point every now and then he'll say 10 things that are dumb. Sure. He's trying to be Charles Barkley. But he did say that it was him and Landon Donovan. We're talking Landon Donovan, a striker for the U.S. in the early, I guess, the late
90s,
late 90s, 2000s. They were talking about how it's a systemic problem with USA soccer that they have to stop hiring anyone with a foreign accent because they sound like they know what they're talking about.
It hasn't worked well.
It hasn't.
We had Klinsmann. That didn't go well.
No. Jurgen was...
the most successful was Bruce Arena.
It went okay. I mean, he got him... They got to the round of 16 and had... I can't remember who they were playing, but they had him on the ropes.
Yeah.
And let him get away.
It was Brazil.
Was it Brazil?
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
The U.S. has a very... what's the furthest we've advanced since this new incarnation since 94? It's just a round of 16. They've never gotten further than that, correct?
No.
Okay. You're a host country. 94 was supposed to be that year where the birth of football or soccer was supposed to happen. It just didn't happen.
It didn't happen. It was frustrating as all get out. But I think there's a chance it's coming around. There's so many of the national team players that
it's the
are
largest participation sport among youth in this country.
Yeah, but they all just quit.
Why?
I do not know. I mean, I loved it. I couldn't play enough soccer. There's 2 seasons. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just one. You play spring and fall ball when you're in youth leagues. And if you're a competitor, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Soccer all the time. And then there's indoor season in the winter when you get old enough.
I've been over to the arena over here, the indoor soccer. That stuff's wild.
It's wild.
It's fast. Very, very fast.
And if you're not careful, you'll have a brawl in there.
We have drawn out the soccer crowd. Charlie from the 501 says not near enough money in the U.S. soccer. Begins and ends there. No chance if it's ever changing unless the money changes. Okay. And I believe that. But I feel like we had a run there in the mid-2000s where guys were playing overseas, playing high-level stuff, and then it just dried up.
Yeah, and like I said, we got a lot now that are playing in Premier League or the Bundesliga or Serie A, and playing in the top tier. They're playing on, they're getting actual minutes. A lot of times they were on the teams, but they were bench players and used sporadically. But, now they've got what I think's the modern American problem is like Pulisic and McKenzie. Sorry.
Yeah, she's over there being peaceful.
But they didn't want to come overseas to practice with the national team when they'd come together. They just stay over in Europe.
Yeah.
And so now there's going to be no cohesion among this group, and they're going to be frustrating as all get out.
Now, Gucci Greg, a soccer coach, says part of the problem is not having a real good domestic league. The MLS gets guys at the tail end of their career. Messi, Sonny.
Yeah.
I mean, these are all guys in their 30s. Good draw, but not, first of all, not American, can't help you.
Yeah, and I think, too, it's just like it's hard. The country's so big, like land-wise, that you can't conglomerate the best of the youth
Mhm.
and develop them. There's one great kid in Vancouver, Washington. There's another great kid in Miami, and there's one in Boston, and they don't ever get to play together and develop against somebody that's as good as them.
So okay, so now we're playing Paraguay. We can say we live here.
Sure.
Playing Paraguay tonight. Paraguay is, if I remember correctly, now the U.S. has Paraguay's beaten them once, and it was way back in 2007. But all the matches up to this point have been very
Everybody's
close.
beaten us once.
Wow. Who we give me some names? People, like, if you're just a casual viewer, just turning it on to watch the event, who am I looking at and going, that's our guy?
For the U.S.
Yes. I don't care about Paraguay.
Christian Pulisic, striker, forward, the most skilled American that we've ever had.
From Pennsylvania.
By far, yes, Hershey, Pennsylvania. Weston McKinney's a midfielder. He's tough, plays
Do we have a goalie?
all the way.
Because it doesn't matter.
We always have a goalie.
Okay.
I mean, from Tony Miola on, we've
call.
always
Tony
had,
Miola, New
even
Jersey.
Turner's a respectable goalie. He spent time in the Premier League. He's not great, and I don't think Turner's going to be the starter. I can't think of who's going to be starting in goal this year. We'll see. I guess tonight, here in a few hours. The Tim Weah is another striker.
Do they have a chance do they have a chance to get out of their group? The way
So,
it's
yeah.
set up, for those who don't know, it's sort of like pool play in baseball. You have a group of teams. One team advances from that pool.
No, well, it's
There's
always
gonna be
been
two teams.
two.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
now
there's eight groups, and then you get the round
But
16.
they've expanded this year. So they've watered it down just like the college football playoff, and we're letting more countries in because it's more TV ad revenue, right?
What are we doing?
And so there will be 8 third-place teams that advance. So
it's
if
gonna
we
be-
do not get
they're
out of
going
our
to a
group,
round of 24.
yes. What does that make it? No, because they've expanded even. What is it? A, B, C.
It would be
24 plus 8.
32.
32.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
This is
there's
going to take
a whole
forever.
extra knockout round.
This is going to take forever.
Yeah, I mean, it started yesterday and it's going to end July 19th
Yeah,
or 14th.
yeah, like
something.
middle to the end of July.
Yeah.
Way too long. Way to go, FIFA. Boy, there's an organization. So we have a chance to get out of our group.
If we don't get out of our group, it'll be the worst since we didn't make it 8 years ago.
Okay.
And we can talk about that embarrassment if you want. We lost to an island nation with 300,000 people.
Which one?
Not Turks and Caicos. I don't know. One of the ones that
One
has
of
two
the
names.
one of the ones in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Yeah,
who-
we didn't make it because we played horrible the whole time in qualifying stages, and then we lost to an island nation of 300,000 people.
USA. Wow. We've got more on the way. I guess. I don't know why we're bothered with the soccer thing if we lost to an island nation of 300,000.
Well, that was 8 years ago. We're holding out hope.
Jesse Pete's here. Ashton here. Big Cat Guy. Kids here. We got stuff to do. It's the Ruscin and Zach Show. I'll be right back.
Happy Friday, friends. I'm Brandon Evans. The weekend has arrived. Here's what we're following tonight on 4029 News. We have updates on 2 local law enforcement officers injured in the line of duty. Fort Smith policeman Kyle Newman is now back home. He spent weeks in the hospital after being shot in the neck. Meanwhile, there's a fundraiser tonight for Crawford County Deputy Robin Gaines, who was burned while trying to save a woman in a house fire. That fundraiser starts at 6 p.m. at the Van Buren Boys and Girls Club. In other news, Oz Trails Bike Park is officially open to the general public. The ribbon cutting for the state's first ever chairlift access bike park in Bella Vista coincides with Bentonville Bike Fest, which continues through Sunday. Get your news on the go at 4029tv.com and with our free mobile app. For everything else, including your Get Ready Weather forecast and Hog Wild Sports Report, join me, Brandon Evans, tonight on 4029 News.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs. With 6 different dealerships in Northwest Arkansas and America's favorite brands, the Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you. From pickup and delivery to service after the sale. Plus our famous, huge Crane Cash discounts, the Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection of Buick GMC, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
Friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them. Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
Call Scott Comiskey in Bella Vista or Steve Harp in Springdale.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
Legal challenges can feel like a mountain in your path, but you don't have to climb it alone. Hi, this is James Teague. At Teague Law Firm in Rogers, we provide the experience, personal representation you deserve. Whether it's family law, criminal defense, or personal injury, we are dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. From divorce and custody trials and all other forms of litigation, Teague Law Firm fights for your results. Trust our team that Northwest Arkansas has relied on for over 30 years. Call Teague Law Firm today at 479-877-1688 or visit our website at teague-law.com. The Teague Law Firm. If we can't help you, we'll talk baseball.
Did you get us switched over to Shelter Insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did. Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220.
America is turning 250, and there's no better place to stock up for the celebration than Guess Who Liquor in Bentonville. Whether you're planning a cookout, a weekend at the lake, or a summer gathering with friends and family, Guess Who has everything you need. From premium spirits and fine wines to craft beer, ready-to-drink cocktails, and all of your summertime favorites. At Guess Who Liquor, you'll get the best selection, the best prices, and the best service. Celebrate America's 250th birthday all summer long with Guess Who Liquor at Rainbow Curve in Bentonville.
So Ryan and I came to the decision to get life insurance when I was pregnant with our first son. He really wanted us to be taken care of if something happened to him. He provided for our family in life and also after his death. I think that would make him proud. Ethos makes it fast and easy to get life insurance. Apply in minutes and get same-day coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as that's 888-665-0696.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is Ruskin and Zach, live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios on ESPN 99.5. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented. And they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach.
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Start right now.
3 o'clock Friday afternoons, Ruskin and Zach Show. Welcome in. Ruskin will be back on Monday, I am told. I was actually talking to Great Value Bob Ross earlier today. He and little Lou are watching college baseball. Right now, West Virginia leads Troy 5-4 in the bottom of the fifth. You a big college baseball guy?
Moderate amount.
Okay. I mean, you'll watch it if Arkansas is involved.
About the way you talk about Arkansas baseball, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's there.
Pretty accurate.
Yeah,
it's there, but Omaha, the College World Series starts today. Later tonight, UNC and Ole Miss. I think it's 7:00 on that one. Be on ESPN. I hate the way ESPN does this, where they'll have the really good announcers, Tom Hart, Kyle Peterson, all those guys, and then they fly Ravitch in for the end. It's like just brutal to watch. Also, if you're following the World Cup, we have now you tell me an upset in the making here. Bosnia-Herzegovina leads Canada 1-0 at the break.
Yeah, I'm not certain, but I think they would probably be the third or fourth ranked team out of that group.
Really? Okay, so we've got an upset. Now, was last night's South Korea win? Was that an upset? You start looking for the groups that get turned upside down early.
They're kind of the 2-3 matchup, if you want to think of it that way. So it was really close. They were way more skilled than the Czech Republic, but the Czech Republic's set pieces were outstanding.
Set pieces are plays.
Yes,
okay.
From a dead ball. From a dead ball.
From a dead ball. So it's like an inbounds play or a blob.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. You know what a blob? I know what a blob is now. It's a baseline out of bounds play. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Yep. I learned something. 877-377-6963 is the phone number. That is the Lewis Automotive Hotline. You can call. You can text. Gutierrez Greg has texted in. He said the U.S. will get out of pool play, but that's it. So they'll get bounced in the round of 32.
It's tough to say. I mean, if somehow they win the group, then I'd have to go look at the way things. But if they get a third seeded team out of a group, then they might win.
Bob and Branson, speaking of Gutierrez Greg, I was at XNA this morning, saw a guy in a rope hat. He did a double take to see if it was Greg, but then realized it was some poor guy taking his family on a normal plane and not a PJ. Yeah, first of all, Greg does not drive into XNA. He goes around the back way into the hangars. I don't think Greg's ever been through a TSA check-in.
Sweet.
I'm pretty certain about that. Ryan Prairie Grove says, preach about the yank Tom Hart and bring in Carl. I'm not a Carl Ravitch fan. I've never been a Carl Ravitch fan as a play-by-play guy. As a sports center guy, he was fine. But too much. There are times where you can do too much. You can say too much. Just it's a game. Let the game dictates what you say. You don't dictate the conversation during the game.
The other guys are doing it all year long.
Mm-hmm.
They know the players.
Absolutely.
It just flows better with the others.
And I understand, you want to bring in your big guns for the biggest audience you're going to have, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Canada, according to Gutierrez Greg, you two feel like soccer guys. I feel like I should step out, let Gutierrez Greg come in here and do this. He says Canada's problem is Jesse Marsh. Who is Jesse Marsh?
He's an American that.
Well, I mean, you have to say it like that.
There's a chance. There was people who wanted him to get the USA job, and he didn't get it, and then he took the Canada job.
Is he bad? Is he bad at his job?
I mean, I'm not sure how Greg feels about him, but he brought Canada up to actually respectable soccer. Where they haven't been.
They're to the point where we're talking about them getting upset.
Sure. Yeah.
And that's usually a good thing. How many teams made the World Cup this year?
What did we say? 30? No, there's going to be 30. It's 48. Yeah, like only 8 or 12 are getting knocked out in the group stage.
What's the point?
Money.
Ah, okay. So it's a college football playoff type deal.
Yeah, it's just more TV.
It's just more matches, more
and
money.
They don't have commercials in soccer.
With all of the things going on with FIFA and the way that they're just sort of screwing everybody out of everything, do we really need another round of matches?
Well, it's more money for them.
I guess it's
Infantino loves his stolen money.
Man. Is Sepp Blatter in jail?
Okay. One can hope.
I would think so. The other big story today concerns our friends down in Lubbock, Texas. Boy, they have dug in. Ashton watched parts of a 22-minute video with it was Kirby Hokum, the AD down there, and a bunch of boosters, and essentially, and I'm paraphrasing, and you watch the video, you correct me if I'm wrong, but basically they're saying, you know what, it's us versus everybody.
Pretty much. It's a 22-minute video of them just gaslighting. There's not really much facts in there. They're still defending Brendan Swordsby, saying it's more of we need to put the student athlete first, things like that.
We can do that, but he doesn't have to play.
Exactly. It's not a great look. I think it's more for Texas Tech fans more than anybody.
It's red meat. It's chump.
Yeah,
it's just to get them wound up. I've looked at a lot of Texas Tech followers, and it's all the same. The verbiage changes a little bit, but it's all the same message, which is, and I think this is fair. If it's, and I don't want to throw KJ Jackson under the bus. Let's say an Arkansas quarterback in this very same situation, the university's putting him out there. Is everybody cool with the Arkansas quarterback walking out and playing game 1. Now, I know he's been suspended for 2 games, but I don't feel like a suspension against two bad teams is a suspension.
Everybody's fine with it with their own team. It's the other teams that can't do it.
Here's the thing, though. Like, if it happened to C.J. Carr, I'm a huge Notre Dame guy. If it happened to C.J. Carr and C.J. Carr rolled out there, I think I would not be okay with it. I know the university wouldn't, but I think I would not be okay with it. Now, if it's a punter, we're probably having a different discussion. But now we're talking about the most important position on the field. If it's your quarterback of your team, where do you come down? I think you're probably more likely to go, well, no, I get it. And that's one thing. But Texas Tech has doubled down, and they continue to speak. They need to stop talking.
That would be helpful.
And just
let it go away.
If you're going to let him play, and just no comment. He was ruled eligible. Let him go.
Yeah. I've always said when somebody's behaving like a child in a grocery store throwing a fit, you just turn around and walk away,
Yeah.
And if you are Texas Tech and feel like everybody is children throwing fits, just turn around and walk away.
The correct answer, if I'm advising them, it's, guys, the judge said we can do this. If that changes, we'll change.
That's pretty much what they said in the video. They said it wasn't them. The player made the action to do a legal lawsuit, and they had nothing to do with it.
Then why do you need to? I mean, you shouldn't have to. If somebody, there's a difference between putting out a 22-minute video, and somebody asking you the question. Somebody sticks a mic in your face and asks the question. You don't necessarily have to speak, but if you do, your university president, your AD, everybody's got to get in lockstep with what the message is.
Yeah, they just love the attention. I think they've never had attention.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's
fair.
I mean, maybe a short stint with Leach, but generally speaking, with Crabtree, that group,
Yeah. Now, the Honorable Bishop, Reverend Dr. Coach, Brother Pastor Tanner. By the way, Tanner, check your email. If he was Texas Tech, he wouldn't even suspend him. Play him. There's no rules.
Yeah, I mean it's you can't argue
the judge
that.
said he didn't have to be suspended. That's a university thing. We were talking during the break that 2 schools from the Big Ten said they weren't going to schedule him. Well, okay. I mean, there's 100 and however many schools that play Division I sports. Because 2 from the Big Ten aren't going to do it. Okay, the AG from Texas fired off the letter yesterday saying if the Big 12 colluded to keep to punish Texas Tech, there would be consequences. This is a mess.
Yeah,
and it keeps getting worse. And every day somebody speaks and looks dumber.
Yeah, and something new and bigger comes out. I mean, we started with the NIL, and that was a debacle. And then I don't even know if the kids are going to school anymore.
No, they're not.
And
some of them are. Some are.
What I've never got about the NIL is we're not even pretending that we're paying them for name, image, and likeness.
Oh, it's not. It's a salary. It's a salary.
Yeah.
Dr. K, Texas fan, wishes that you would never say Michael Crabtree's name again.
Okay.
The 2000
Yeah.
I understand. Old wounds. Now, Jason from Mountain Home. Now, guys, we've got to have a serious discussion about what is feasible and what is not. He says, well, what if all conference opponents in the Big 12 threaten not to play him? They can't. Okay, you've got to look at this from a business standpoint, a legal standpoint. They don't have the ability to say, well, give me a Big 12 team, Kansas. Can't say, well,
I don't even know who's in the Big 12. That's another problem.
Exactly. UCF can't say, well, we're not going to play Texas Tech. I mean, the NCAA is going to go, okay, we forfeit the game.
Yeah.
That's not reasonable. It's like when somebody's like, well, he should just resign.
Well, they just ignore the NCAA, right? Because they have no power to say, they can't say anything.
Gutierrez Greg says their AD is a moron. Okay. He compared this to the Penn State scandal. Not even in the same zip code. So betting on games is equal to all of the things that went on up there. No, that's not even the same. To invoke Penn State in that conversation is dumb. I don't know, man. Shane from Poto says if they make the playoffs, do you think the committee would put them in? Now, the College Football Playoff Committee operates independently of the NCAA. They choose who is in their tournament. You'd have to go through that loophole. But I don't think the College Football Playoff Committee cares one way or another. They just want.
No, I think they would love it.
I think they would.
Controversy?
Absolutely. It draws eyeballs.
Yeah.
And especially since we're going, we keep expanding this thing. At some point you run out of excuses not to put them in. And that makes that. I hate that for college football. I just think it's dumb. This is higher education. These people are supposed to be smart. and they're just not.
Well, and I don't know that you could. I mean, I'm not sure what the Big 12 conference looks like, but there's rules even for the playoff committee, right? So if you win your conference, you're in. They're not selecting those.
Mitchell in Fort Smith says, let's say Tech makes the playoffs. Can the college football playoffs say they're not allowed to play? Yeah, I mean they can't, but they wouldn't make the playoffs and then they wouldn't put them in and then go, well, you can't play. They would just exclude them.
But that's what I'm saying. The rules are set up that if you win your conference, you're in. They don't select those. That's part
fair.
of the governing rules.
That's fair.
Now, if you're one of the last four or whatever.
Now, didn't they get rid of that though? The automatic seating and all of that stuff.
They did something with it for sure. I know that.
The rules change every year. I wait till August to read the rules just in case they change them again on me. Yeah, here you go, Gavin. When someone knows they're doing wrong, they'll cite whatever they can to justify their actions, like grabbing and pulling Jalen Brunson. No, I 100% agree. Right there. Yeah, I know she didn't want to talk to me. But they'll just talk in circles. I know people in my personal life who will just talk and talk and talk and talk until you stop asking questions and they believe they've won.
Yeah.
I know a bunch of people like that. They'll just talk and talk and talk and talk. And then when you go, you know what, this isn't even worth my time anymore. They're like, well, you see my point.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't. I'm just tired of arguing with you.
I just don't see the point in a 22-minute video. Like, it makes no sense to me.
Now, just out of curiosity, did one person speak or did multiple people speak?
It was multiple people in the video. Their head coach said something like, it's not even a for sure thing he'll be playing in week 3, when we all know that's not true. He's going to be playing in week 3.
Oh, my gosh. He really said that?
He did say that.
Man, they are, like, you and I are old enough to remember Miami in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
The Hurricanes and the whole, that was different. This is just basically flipping the bird to everybody and saying, you can't catch us.
It's almost saying you did catch us and you can't do anything about it.
Fair. Very fair. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a very, very good point. I don't understand. Again, you're in higher education. You're supposed to be smarter than the average human, and they just don't. And it comes down to dollars and cents. And I understand that you've got a billionaire, bankrolling this whole thing for Texas Tech, and his ego is massive. He's on Twitter all the time talking about Texas Tech. That Texas Tech hasn't won anything in anything. They're not good in anything. They're fine in softball, I guess. They went to the playoff last year, got smoked. Their basketball team is, it's fine.
They had a good run with Beard, right?
Yeah. And you're I guess your most prominent your most prominent figure is Pat Mahomes, and he's just a fan. I mean, he's not part of the process or anything like that. I just, man, I'm done with them. I'm simply done with them. I will root against them in every single game they play.
Now, the conversation I have heard is if we move to super conferences, how are teams going to look and conferences look at Texas Tech?
Texas Tech is irrelevant. That is not a money-making operation. That does not bring eyeballs to a television set. If you're going to a super conference, and give me a number, 32? Is Texas Tech one of the top 32 brands in college football? No. I don't think it is.
I don't think it is.
I
don't think Arkansas is, which is the scary part of Super League.
No. Today, no. But 20 years ago?
Yeah, I mean,
20 years ago, yeah.
But in football,
even 15 years ago, yeah. But right now, and there's ebbs and flows to it. But Texas Tech made the playoff last year. I don't think of them as one of the best 32 programs in college football, or basketball, or baseball, or any of that.
Now, I will say, to bring the day whole circle, if we are going to go to this Super League thing, then I want relegation in college sports.
I love relegation.
And advancement.
I love the idea of relegation.
I love it.
But it's not going to happen.
I know. But it'd be fun.
It would be. I think there should
be.
And
it gives you hope if you're in the second tier.
Sure.
You're like, oh, we're going to get that this year.
We'll have an if you win the group of whatever, and you win that, and you get to go up. Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Be awesome.
But there's no school is going to sign up for the idea. If you finish last, you're out.
No, not the.
And then have to work your way back in. That just simply won't happen. HR guy asking, is Arkansas a top brand? Here's the tricky part about Arkansas. Basketball, yeah, they are. Baseball, yeah, they are. But I don't think baseball doesn't move the needle enough nationally, and I don't know that basketball does.
I don't know. I was of the opinion there for a while. I may still be of the opinion to find a developer, sell the pit, sell the football stadium, and fund basketball and baseball with the NIL money.
Basketball with Cal, that is definitely a top 15 brand in basketball.
Yeah.
The top basketball teams, top basketball brands, Duke, Kansas, these are not football powers.
Yeah, it would move the needle more if Arkansas was consistently making the Final Four and national championships
Sure.
as of the recent days. It's hard. It's hard to see where Arkansas would be put because of the other sports.
Gavin says when Sorsby does inevitably play week 3, is this finally what breaks the dam and makes people rethink the lawless land of college athletics? No, I don't think it does, because there's nothing you could do. They're trying. They'll throw up every lawsuit they can. They've tried to get their arms around it, and they simply can't.
Yeah, I mean, has the NCAA won any?
They haven't won a court case since 1982. It's been that bad. They've lost everything. And they're party planners.
Yeah.
They got the NCAA tournament, and I hate to tell the NCAA this. You may have trademarked March Madness, and you may have all of the things that go with it. But if you get a Super League like Ashton was talking about, they'll go do their own thing. They don't need you.
Yeah.
They don't need you.
Well, and what's their purpose at this point? I seriously don't know what the NCAA is doing.
Well, nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely nothing.
Other than losing.
Gucci Greg with a shot at me. Zach knows a lot about relegation. I did look into the rules this past spring to see what would happen. Would that have been the biggest sports? Now we're talking about Tottenham. We're
going back to soccer.
This is what we call an aside. Would that have been the biggest disaster in sports history? That's a top 5 club.
It would be pretty close. I was watching it with my wife, and I was like, "Look at this stadium."
Ugh.
And I was like, "These are going to go down to where Wrexham's playing."
Yeah, they were on their way,
and there's going to be
100% on their way.
25 to 30,000 people in there instead of 80.
Anyway. 877-377-6963 is the phone number. Rod is on the phone. Rod, my guy, what is going on?
Yeah, is this guy ever going to graduate? I mean, is he going to be a doctor, a lawyer? I mean, is he just there to be there?
Yes, that's the exchange now. That's the exchange now. Is you're just there to play until they kick you out.
Cash a paycheck.
There are guys that are looking at this as a job. I mean, we had a guy at Miami who just left. He was there for 9 years.
Well, and the guys that are coming back from overseas to play.
Right?
It's a paycheck.
Yeah, it's a paycheck, and that's all it is. It's a semi-professional league with no rules. That's the most mind-boggling thing to me, is that we're having a semi-professional league, billions of TV dollars, and there are no rules. None whatsoever. And they're complaining about it.
And you can't blame the players. I mean, I don't blame them. They're making money from it, so.
No, hey, look, hey, as the parent of a future college athlete, no, I'm all for this, whatever it takes. But I mean, at some point, somebody's got to say something and be an adult. Sorry, Rod, I didn't mean to overrun you there, but that was my fault.
That's quite all right. I was just sitting there wondering if all the things that's been said and Texas Tech gets into the playoffs and they're facing Ohio State or Georgia, you think these guys might rough up a little bit just kind of drive home a point?
No.
Run them over?
Nah, I don't think so.
Really bad.
I think
they're probably doing it too and just haven't got caught.
Yeah, probably. Thank you for the phone call, Rod. Somebody said this to me the other day, and it actually made sense. And it's the point for the player staying in college as long as you possibly can. If you're a college student, if you're enrolled at a college, should you be able to participate on your college team's sports teams? I don't care if you're 19. I don't care if you're 89. You should be able to do that with rules.
I agree, yeah. But
when you look at it that way, it makes a little bit more sense.
It's the way that the players are playing with the system. They're the NCAA has no control, and they know that. Yeah. So they're going to go to court and get another year every single time.
Every single time, and they're going to win. Because they're just going to look, I just re-enrolled. I haven't graduated yet. I'm going to re-enroll.
Like Trinidad Chambliss, his reasoning was something when he was in JUCO or something.
Yeah.
And it was a terrible reason, but it worked out.
Yeah. Someone in Missouri says the NCAA is only around to keep a bunch of unemployed idiots employed. Think Hunter. Yeah, and Gujiro Greg says, if Sorsby doesn't get to play, he'll just be a spokesperson for DraftKings.
Probably.
I
hadn't thought about that, but holy cow.
You got to split the two conversations apart, because the gambling, that I don't agree with at all, and I don't think you should be allowed to participate. Because that is, Ashton, would you look up racketeering? I forget what racketeering is exactly, but you're getting into that, you're committing a confidence game if you're betting on your team. But the idea that a student at a school who is, a graduate student or whatever, has been in school for years, can't participate for his school's athletic teams, that one gives me a little bit more pause. Like the gambling thing bothers. You got a definition on racketeering?
Yeah, it's running an illegal business or scheme to consistently make a profit.
College football.
Oh, college football.
College football. All right, so I was a little off on the racketeering. We had a discussion one day about racketeering and all the legal terms that we didn't know what the crime was. We just like loan. What is it? Loan sharking? What is loan sharking? Does anybody know? No, don't answer that. Does anybody? No, don't answer that, because if you do, then I've probably got a problem. JT in Hot Springs texted on the Lewis Automotive Hotline. It's not the players, it's the adults who say yes to the players. The players are part of the problem now. In the beginning, yes, it was the adults. But the players now walk in with an agent and their hand out.
Yeah.
And they're as demanding as anyone.
But that's name of the game. I mean, I don't know that I'm going to blame the players because the game, so to speak, changed.
No, but like you just said, and the original intent of NIL was for somebody, Mackenzie, when she gets to college, to use her name, image, and likeness for a video game, for car commercials, or whatever local commercials, to be able to make money off of her name, image, and likeness. Sell a jersey, should be able to get the money for it. Totally understand that. But this has now become, you get $5 million for a roster spot.
Yeah.
You're doing nothing. You're getting paid $5 million to play football. That's not what this was intended to be. And that was the biggest misstep, but the Supreme Court screwed up and just opened the floodgates and just went, have at it.
And now you could lose your best player any year because they could just use their leverage that they have and say, I'm going to enter the portal if you don't pay me this.
That's the weird thing is that there's no, we're not signing a 4-year contract.
No. Well, some do. There are some.
But I think they've even broken those. There was some news this year about.
Well, that was at Clemson. The kid got pulled out of class and by an agent, and he wound up at Ole Miss 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Dabo went to, Dabo's always whining about something. But now Abner wants to know, how do you launder money? We're not going through that. Just watch the opening scene to Ozark. You've seen Ozark?
No, I have not.
But you've seen Breaking Bad.
I have, yes.
You would like Ozark.
Okay.
Ozark is, I'm not going to say, Kinsey, is Ozark better than, you never saw Ozark. Never mind. You watch Ozark and Breaking Bad. Which one do you like? Neighbors will tell you Breaking Bad is the height of television.
Breaking Bad, I think, is a hair bit better.
Okay.
I don't know that
they're
the concept
on the
for
same
Ozark
plane, right?
exists if Breaking Bad didn't happen.
The ending to Ozark will drive you nuts.
Okay, I need to watch
There is an ending, a real ending to Breaking Bad. It ends, and you know exactly how it ends. Ozark, not so much. What? No.
Well, what? I watched the last episode of Ozark with you.
You did?
Yes. I was sitting there with you, and I watched it. But I liked that.
Terrible parent.
I liked that last episode.
Yeah, I'm a horrible parent. What other movies are questionable that we've watched?
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, Cocaine Bear was not.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, Spencer at Cedarville says Ozark way better. First of all, not way better. You can say better, and I wouldn't argue with you, but to say it's way better than Breaking Bad, no.
I love Breaking Bad.
Episodes, the last 3 episodes of Breaking Bad are some of the best TV I've ever watched.
Breaking Bad is peak television.
Yeah.
I love Breaking Bad.
I'm with you on that one. That is, I've never stayed up 6 hours binging anything. I'm not a binge guy, but I watched the last season of Ozark in Breaking Bad in one shot.
Yeah.
Incredible. We are way behind. I got to take a break. It's the Ruscin and Zach Show.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Bud, you're on the air. My thoughts exactly.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
The Crane Automotive Team has 16 locations across Arkansas and is home to the Crane Commitment. You'll find Ford, Chevy, Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and access to thousands of pre-owned vehicles. Vehicles for every lifestyle and every budget. Even if you're not in the market for a vehicle, the Crane Team Service Centers offer the latest in vehicle diagnostic technology and certified technicians to take care of your vehicle and get you back on the road. Check them out at craneteam.com. The Ruscin and Zach studios are driven by the Crane Automotive Team.
Take it from Arkansas greats, Joe Klein and Pat Bradley.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner. Taco Bell's Lutz boxes are peak luxury. When you can get classics for $5, indulgences for $7, or discover new luxuries for $9, like the shredded beef dipping taco, opulence is at your fingertips whenever the mood strikes. It may even go to your head.
Excuse me, who makes this house red? It's sublime.
Pat? Try Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lutz boxes.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
If your Razorback closet needs an upgrade, the University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is what you are looking for, only at Roback.com. They have brand new Arkansas hoodies and polos that are selling fast. Go to Roback.com to check out their new apparel. That's Roback.com, RHOBACK.com. Use the code RUSH26 for 20% off your first order. Roback, where action meets comfort.
David Bowie got more fame with his #1 hit titled Fame. John Lennon co-wrote and sounded some of the high notes. The last line in the first verse sums it up. Fame puts you there where things are hollow. John 12:43 tells us that many people rejected Jesus because they loved the fame of people more than the praise of God. Is it any wonder you get more fame by rejecting the name of Jesus? I'm Pastor E from Woodland. Think about it.
Hello, this is Sebastian County Assessor Zach Johnson here to remind you to assess your personal property by May 31st to avoid late penalty. You can do this in person at one of our 3 locations, over the phone, or online by going to www.countyservice.net. I would also like to remind any current homeowners or any individuals buying their homes on contract to contact our office and check on your eligibility for the homestead tax credit. Contact us today to see if you qualify. The homestead tax credit could save you up to $600 off your tax bill.
So I had pain in my feet for a good 20 years.
It felt like I was standing on marbles.
Something wasn't working with my feet. Was diagnosed with plantar fasciitis.
If your feet aren't comfortable, the rest of the body suffers.
So I went into the Good Feet store and bam. They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support.
You put in the arch supports. To me, it was almost miraculous.
It really brought me back to being able to be me.
I can run, I can walk. This is not something that you could solve online.
Reclaim the good life with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good feet, good life.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Fire up the flavor this summer with Richard's Country Meat Market. From ready-to-grill kebabs, gourmet burgers, premium steaks, and fresh sausages to crowd favorites like spinach artichoke dip, mac and cheese, garlic scallop potatoes, and sweet apple pie. Richard's has your summer cookouts covered. Skip the hassle and make grilling easy, delicious, and unforgettable all season long. Visit Richard's Country Meat Market at 3042 North Market Avenue, just off College and Rolling Hills Drive in Fayetteville, or online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com.
ESPN 99.5.
The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
3:32. It's the Ruscin and Zach show. We were a little behind there because we got going. I enjoyed that. Thank you. That was a lot of fun. I want to read some texts that have backed up. Boy, all y'all taking strays. You know what's nice is nobody's taking shots at me. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. Like, I just read them. You can call or text the Lewis Automotive Hotline 877-377-6963. Rod has texted in, Ozark beats Breaking Bad hands down.
No.
It's close.
I haven't watched Ozarks, but you can't say a show beats Breaking Bad.
Ozark is really, really good. Oh, yeah. Ozark is. I'll tell you what. We during COVID, we used to have this discussion. There are three characters, all women in Ozark that are among the worst TV characters of all time. What's her name? Wendy Bird. Laura Linney's character is the worst human that has ever lived in my television. She was horrific. In your television. If you haven't seen it, earmuffs. When she sells out her brother, leaves him at the diner for the hitman to go get him. Oh. Then there was Helen, the lawyer for the cartel, and Darlene. Ground up the cherry pits. you know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah. Horrible people. There were now I thought, and we used to have this argument all the time. But Walter White's wife, Skyler, also terrible. Just a horrible person.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Kinsey, not a fan?
I freaking hate Skyler.
Yeah, she's terrible. When she walked into the pool, I was like, go. Just keep going. Just keep walking. Just absolutely horrible. Frog from Madison County, Breaking Bad is the only series I've ever been able to finish. Okay.
I have that problem.
That's not, no.
Dr. K wants to know when I was watching Ozark, Mackenzie, did I have a plate of pizza rolls and half a bottle of wine?
No.
That was a different show.
He was just chilling on the couch.
That's right, chilling like the main villain.
Never again.
Slater from Fayetteville watched Saving Private Ryan as an 8-year-old. You've never seen that?
I've never seen that, no.
Holy. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. The opening scene to Saving Private Ryan is one of the most realistic war scenes ever. It's the storming of the beaches of Normandy.
It's nuts.
The World War II veterans wouldn't watch it because they're like, that's exactly what it was like.
Trauma.
Yeah, really, really bad. Good question from Kenneth and Harrison. Better the last episode of Ozark than the first. I did not like the way Ozark ended.
Sometimes I like it when it's just open-ended.
It's fine. The Sopranos was open-ended. First of all, the first episode, the first scene of Ozark.
Like choose your own adventure.
Yeah, a little bit. But the first scene of Ozark, where he explains how money is laundered, is one of the greatest opening scenes ever in the history of television. It is fantastic from start. That's a show that I need to watch again. I've rewatched Breaking Bad. I've rewatched The Sopranos. I need to rewatch Ozark.
You should rewatch it with me.
Not yet. Not. Come on, I gotta.
Well, you're trying to get me to watch you.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
No.
Well, I've already started watching it.
Which was the weirder season? Season 1 or 2? Beck or Love?
I think Love.
Yeah. Oh, she's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And the weird thing is, I think they draw you in, and it was like, oh, this is going to be normal. Like he's going to be
Right.
rehabilitated
Yeah.
or something.
No.
I don't know what I thought going in.
I've never looked at a glass box the same way. Cameron from Paragould is this checked in. Speaking of strays, shout out Ashton, cat guy.
I've been known to save a couple strays.
Abner says The Sopranos is better than both. No, and here's why. I love The Sopranos. I've watched that series. I didn't watch it in its original run. I watched it in like 2015, and then watched it again about a year ago. Here's why. Tony Soprano's two kids should have been whacked and taken out of that show like early. Whiny, both of them, incredibly whiny. Dragged the thing down. If Tony had let AJ sink to the bottom of the pool, I'd have been fine with that. And then Meadow go off to college, and then we don't have to deal with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when Phil Leotardo got ran over, that's outstanding. Let's see here. Hog Wild and Van Buren says Sopranos 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Day Drinking points out that Jenny, I'm assuming he means from Forrest Gump. Jenny is the villain in Forrest Gump. Everybody understands that, right? I mean, she is the villain.
She's the problem.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The movie takes on a whole different spin when you realize she's the villain. She's the problem, as is usually the case. Gozer, how do you hire someone that watches Love Island but hasn't watched Ozark? Again, I think with Ashton, we have pointed out some holes in our vetting system. I think we have questions that we have to ask. How do you like your steak? That's something we have to know.
That comes with age.
Now, you tried steak the correct way from the All-American Steakhouse last night, and
it was very good. I liked it. I did like it.
They brought in it had a butter blue cheese crumble on it. Oh, I would commit felonies for that stuff. BE pointing out Ozark gave us TPH. That's a Mike Neighbors term for trailer park hot. Ruth is trailer park hot. Kinsey, Ruth was in Weapons.
I know.
Okay, I didn't know if you knew.
I
or not.
remember saw.
Brian and Gravitt, he couldn't do Bryan Cranston in a serious role. Brian, I would suggest you go back and rewatch that. The first 3 episodes are hard. The first season is a bit of a grind.
It takes a little bit.
Because he's setting up the fact, there's a whole episode on the school board meeting where they lost all the science equipment.
Yeah,
and he stole it. But you got to go through all these meetings, and it's a little tedious the first couple. But boy, when the way the second season opens with the guys crawling. Yeah, man, it's game on.
Well, if you commit to these shows and if you understand, if you find the ones that that were the people who wrote it, I'm going to write this with 3 seasons, and I know how it's going to end.
Yeah,
those are the best shows.
Absolutely. Mitchell at Fort Smith says Sons of Anarchy. I've not watched that yet. That's on the list.
I've never watched
that. Might be a summer thing that we do. Vikings guy watched Bull Durham at 7. He will also bet $100 that Ashton has never seen it.
It's a good bet.
You've never seen Bull Durham? You've seen Bull Durham, right?
Huh?
You've seen Bull Durham?
What is that?
Okay, never mind. Here you go. Rod saying the last scene in Ozark where the kid shot the agent with the gun astounded me. Yeah, I agree. It was the gunshot at the end where the screen went blank and we didn't see who got hit. That was that was something. Newsroom with Jeff Daniels. Yeah, that has one of the most famous scenes. That is when he's on the stage with that's
at the college.
Yeah, sorority girl. That's an absolutely terrific show. Ozark makes me wonder if this farm I bought is going to get me killed. Nate from Prairie Grove wants to know what wine pairs with pizza rolls. Listen, I had a moment where I didn't have a lot of food in the house and I didn't want to go to the grocery store.
It happens.
Yeah, I mean, I've eaten cereal out of a baseball helmet. So what?
What?
You weren't there. If you were there, it wouldn't have happened. I was just sitting on the couch. I was bored, and I was hungry.
So you decided to eat it out of a baseball helmet?
Listen,
it was clean.
Yeah, I cleaned it out.
No.
Oh, baby, that's not even
No.
that's not even the top
We're not
10
even
worst
scratching the
things I've
surface.
done. No, I was bored one night and
Wait, you have a baseball helmet?
yeah, it's up in my closet.
It's like a collector one, not one that got.
Yeah,
one
yeah, it's not a real one. It doesn't have
sweating.
pads in it or anything. No, it's just a hard plastic helmet.
You're weird.
You used to always get them when you went to baseball games.
Right. Yeah, it
Little
had the little
collector's
plastic crown. And if you took the thing out, it was like a Burger King crown.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of those. But I didn't I had a lot of I run out of spoons and forks and plates and bowls every now and then
So okay.
and I didn't
I don't even want to.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch and a batting helmet.
Oh my gosh.
It's again not the worst thing I've done. Drinking a bottle of wine with pizza rolls, that was not a good night. Now Slater says Game of Thrones puts Ozark in the dirt. I thought Game of Thrones sucked.
It was when they got past Martin's storyline, it went south. But
I thought it sucked. Any show where you have to tell me there's a point at which I don't have to watch afterwards, I'm done. like the Office is that way. Once Steve Carell's character leaves,
But The Office was funny.
it was funny.
yeah, but have you ever been as shocked as when they threw the kid out the window in episode 1? I mean, come on. That was.
Yes, actually. You know when Ozark had me? Was when Gary fell from the 83rd building and hit the ground. When his body hit and that thud, I'm like, oh, this is my show.
Was that episode 1?
That was episode 1.
Okay.
So Ruscin and Zach shall be right back.
Your calls, your texts, our reckless opinions. Live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios, you're listening to Ruscin and Zach.
Stop what you're doing. This Kubota deal won't last long, and you'll only find it at Springdale Tractor Company. Right now, get a new Kubota L2502 DT tractor and Kubota loader for as low as $20,999, or 0 down with financing for up to 84 months. Build more, spend less. When you buy orange, save thousands at Springdale Tractor Company with the L2502 DT tractor package. Come see us at 6160 West Sunset Avenue in Springdale. Now through June 30th, 2026. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. The Good Feet Store.
Do you want to walk, play pickleball, and enjoy other fun activities to stay healthy because of bad feet? Hi, this is Mike, and the Good Feet Store wants to help.
I had difficulty walking. I tried them on in the store, and my foot felt so much better.
Do you keep buying new shoes and inserts with little or no relief?
I tried all kinds of shoes. It was the arch support from the Good Feet Store.
Don't let bad feet, knees, or back problems get in the way of staying healthy. We're across from the Walmart on Mall Avenue, and in Rogers, we're across from Topgolf.
This is CJ's Trivia Tuesday, presented by CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers in Fayetteville and Russellville.
And it's delicious.
There must be 50 customers out there.
They have to be the best.
I'm ready for one of them Butcher Boys.
Yeah, CJ.
The Arkansas Department of reminds you there is zero tolerance for handheld devices in highway construction zones. It's free by law. And always slow down when you see orange barrels. Help us keep road workers and drivers safe. We all want to get home at the end of the day. Just remember, slow down.
Like having an urgent care and a pharmacy at home. It includes prescription. the medical emergency kit. So order yours online in minutes. It's shipped right to your door. Save $45 with my promo code at urgentcarekit.com/smalls. That's promo code SMALLS at urgentcarekit.com/smalls. Prescription required. Always consult your doctor to determine if this product is right.
Lowe's has the brands pros trust to get the job done. Catalyst Fencing Solutions, and save big when you do. 10% off when you buy in bulk. Plus, save $180 on a DeWalt 12-inch dual bevel sliding compound miter saw. Now just $449. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 5/6. While supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Legal challenges can feel like a mountain in your path, but you don't have to. This is James Teague. At Teague Law Firm in Rogers, we provide the experience, personal representation you deserve. Whether it's family law, criminal, or personal injury, we are dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. From divorce and custody of litigation, Teague Law Firm fights for your results. Trust our team that Northwest Arkansas has relied on for Teague Law Firm today at 479-877-1688 or visit our website at Teague Law Firm. If we can't help you, we'll talk baseball.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Meyer. Some spotting activity could read about later in the day. Still warm, humid day, highs mid.
Don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
It's good at Zach, though. Streamed in 160 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, one chain of unincorporated islands yesterday. We were streamed in Medibemps, Maine. You want to stream it too? It's hithatline.com. Go in on things, say, hey, play ESPN Arkansas. We'll send Ashton over. He'll set up Love Island for you. Or you can get us on now running like a North Korean car, the Hit That Line Now app. We did talk about this one time. What is the best? He's half what he used to be. Yeah, he walked out, stood there.
Like, just fell down. Oh, my goodness.
I watched this show with my daughter.
Yeah.
And she wasn't 14 at the time.
I was like 10.
Oh, man. Skeeter says they messed up not having Walter White turn into Hal from Malcolm in the Middle when he paid for... Okay, Skeeter, what you need to do, they did this on SNL. It was Patricia Heaton? We've had this
something
argument.
Ashton wouldn't know.
No, who shot JR? It was Kristen Shepard. And then, the dream. It wasn't Bob got shot, that it was a dream. Rod says he would think Ripple with pizza rolls. Look, guys, we all have weak moments. Mine was by myself on my couch, probably watching TV. I had a baseball helmet full of pizza. And I had the wine. And I raw dogged the wine. I didn't use a cup. I did. I just... yet. Yeah, good for you. No, it's just, it's one of those nights. I mean, you don't... No, not you. Not you. Jesse.
Oh, there's moments where it's just...
You ever just look down and go, man, I've bottomed out.
Yeah.
Why are you the way you are?
Do you really want to know?
Started about 14 years ago.
It started July 15th, 2011.
Why are we putting my birthday?
Because it's, it's coming up. Yeah, I know. Abner watched Kramer versus Kramer when he was 5. If you don't know what that is, that's a movie of divorce. John from Bella Vista says Boone's Farm goes with Totino's Pizza. Specific with the exact type of wine that goes with pizza rolls. Now, here we go. Gozer has texted in. Zach, water today. I stayed away. You know what? This show just saved a life. This little thing that we do just saved a life. And you know, I'm happy. I'm very, very happy.
I've got a buddy that's addicted to mom water.
Man, listen. If you want to know what rock bottom looks like, it is throwing up in a bathtub at the Best Western in North Little Rock. That is rock. That was the night that they kept telling me to put my foot on the floor because that would keep the room from spinning. Kept giving me mom waters and other stuff, and it was and when they moms yells, "It's time for a Mama Rita," run. Just run. They work in packs. There's a leader. There's an established alpha in that group. That's all they're looking for. They're just looking for the next story at the tournament. And I happen to be there.
Okay, good advice. I'm going to take it.
Yeah, I would. Never drink in the Best Western in North Little Rock.
Any Best Western.
I can't say that. Best Westerns all over the country, but I know the one in North Little Rock I will never set foot in again. I know that because that was bad. Eddie from Russellville, did I just hear that Ashton has never seen Bold Temptation Island? Yes. Yes, 100%. And Ashton is... But he's, we're trying to bring him along slowly. I don't want to scare him, but we'll get him into this. Kenneth, I know why I like you so much, Zach. We think alike. Hated The Office. I didn't hate The Office. I liked The Office until Steve Carell left. I did hate Game of Thrones. Loved Ozark and The Sopranos. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Huh?
Takes all kinds.
You don't need to be listening to this.
Well, I'm here.
I know. I know.
I can't make me not.
Clorox from the 479. It's nice to see some backstory in the foreshadowing of what you know is to come. And in the movie El Camino, which was horrible. Did you watch El Camino?
No. You said you were going to watch it first and then let me watch it.
It was so bad, I wouldn't even recommend it to you.
It's terrible.
It is awful.
I was
it's so
thinking
bad.
about watching it, but then you were like...
Todd, the guy that was stealing the railroad cars, the liquid, he got fat.
Fat?
Like, puffed up. Yeah, it doesn't even look like Todd.
Like a bowling ball?
And all it is the story of how Jesse got out. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's so boring.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's just ending it pretty much. Right. It's boring, though.
Had to watch it, had to put a bow on it. But, yeah.
When I watch it again.
Right. We'll continue this little charade we call a radio show. Jesse's here. Some of you know him as Pete in Bella Vista. We may have a, what'd you call it, Jab Jesse?
Yeah,
why not?
Let's do it.
We can do that. It's kind of a get-to-know-you session. It's like speed dating, something like that. Ashton's here, big cat guy. And the kid is here. That's it. So Ruscin and Zach shall be right back.
Happy Friday, friends. I'm Brandon Evans. The weekend has arrived. Here's what we're following tonight on 4029 News. We have updates on 2 local law enforcement officers injured in the line of duty. Fort Smith policeman Kyle Newman is now back home. He spent weeks in the hospital after being shot in the neck. Meanwhile, there's a fundraiser tonight for Crawford County Deputy Robin Gaines, who was burned while trying to save a woman in a house fire. That fundraiser starts at 6 p.m. at the Van Buren Boys and Girls Club. In other news, Oz Trails Bike Park is officially open to the general public. The ribbon cutting for the state's first ever chairlift access bike park in Bella Vista coincides with Bentonville Bike Fest, which continues through Sunday. Get your news on the go at 4029tv.com and with our free mobile app. For everything else, including your Get Ready weather forecast and Hog Wild Sports Report, join me, Brandon Evans, tonight on 4029 News.
Dean Rollins for Superior Ford in Siloam Springs. Nobody sells a new Ford for less.
Now get over $10,000 off MSRP on every new 2026 Ford Explorer in stock, or take over $7,000 off the all-new 2026 Ford Bronco Sport. That's starting at $25,995. Nobody sells a new Ford for less. Shop us first. SuperiorFordNWA.com.
Come see us in Siloam Springs. Faster, simpler, and more transparent. Superior.
With approved credit, see dealer for details.
Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, not when you work with Tara Limbird and the Limbird Real Estate Group. With over $1 billion in real estate sold, Tara's team knows how to make the process simple, successful, and even enjoyable. They can provide you with a cash offer in 72 hours, or you can use Tara's high-octane marketing and sell your home for thousands over asking. When it's time to buy or sell, trust a team that delivers results. Go to LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
I can't raise my arms. I can't climb stairs. I can't kneel down, which means I can't play with the kids, golf with the guys, or get through a workday without exhausting pain. Hey, it's Tommy Kraft, and I'm here to celebrate what you can do. And that's exactly what QC Kinetics patients are doing. Not bracing for the next jolt of pain. It's gone. They've moved on back to living their lives. You've heard me talk about the team at QC Kinetics, and so many of you have been through their game-changing regenerative treatments done right here in their office. No missing work, no surgery, no long recovery. The inflammation calms down and the pain backs off. And boy, do we love hearing from you. How we here at ESPN Arkansas helped you dig out from under that long list of can'ts and get back to living your best life. Call our friends at QC Kinetics for a free consultation. It's totally free to see if you're a good candidate. 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
Friend is someone who knows where you came from, someone who always shows up when you need them, someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design personal protection plans backed by the team J.D. Power ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region 7 of the last 8 years.
Call Sean Garrison in Rogers or Griggs Covington in Farmington.
Legal challenges can feel like a mountain in your path, but you don't have to climb it alone. Hi, this is James Teague. At Teague Law Firm in Rogers, we provide the experience, personal representation you deserve. Whether it's family law, criminal defense, or personal injury, we are dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. From divorce and custody trials and all other forms of litigation, Teague Law Firm fights for your results. Trust our team that Northwest Arkansas has relied on for over 30 years. Call Teague Law Firm today at 479-877-1688 or visit our website at teague-law.com. The Teague Law Firm. If we can't help you, we'll talk baseball.
The best mornings
In the morning light,
start with Wrangler.
jeans and I feel alright.
Jeans, jackets, and shirts that get your day started on the right foot.
My blue jeans on, I put my blue jeans on.
Good mornings make for better days.
My blue jeans on, I put my blue jeans on.
Wrangler, for the ride of life.
KAKS Goshen, Fayetteville. This is Ruskin and Zach, live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios on ESPN 99.5. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose.
And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
starts right now.
4 o'clock. It's Ruskin and Zach show. We are so far off topic. I feel like the Titanic. we're so far off topic right now. I don't know what's going on. Glad
you
you're
bring
here.
a chucklehead in the studio,
Yeah.
and what's going to happen?
You never know. We're going to jab Jesse later. Figure that'll kill a segment because that's all I'm here for.
Those are fun.
By 5 o'clock, as long as it's not aimed at you,
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
It's fun to watch other people.
But somehow I still get questions aimed at me when it's not a
It's
segment.
because they like you, Ashton. The girl in school, in junior high that used to pull your hair and make fun of you. That's the one that likes you the most.
Okay, that's fair.
Back-to-back texts from Gucci Greg and Single A in Danville. Mad Dog 2020 pairs with pizza rolls. Now, you know what Mad Dog 2020 is. Ashton, do you?
I don't know.
You know what PGA is?
Yeah, I think so.
You've never consumed that, I hope.
No, I have not, no.
Okay, but you do know what it is.
I know what it is,
Yeah, if
but
you
I-
want to burn a hole in your stomach, PGA is the way to go. Have you seen you're not a social media guy. One of the trends on TikTok are the kids like Ashton's age trying PGA for the first time straight. Like just taking a bottle and tipping it up and Mad Dog. And like you can hear Gen X going, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Old
And it
D800.
doesn't. It ends exactly the way it did for us.
Yeah.
Only they're not as tough as we were.
I go with that.
Yeah. There's also Kenzie, pay attention. The reason you have 360 on your phones is because of the things that I did when I was your age. We were in a field.
We were thrown out of the house and told not to come until the street lights came on.
Face down in
Don't come home.
in a farmer's field. That's why you have 360. Things like that. Chase and Fort Smith, one of the great things about the MBI is that they can always point out that it could be worse. Now, Chase pointing out, when I was eating my pizza rolls with my bottle of wine, so it could have been worse. Could have been box wine. Ashton, ever drink wine out of a box?
I have not, no.
You're not a big wine guy?
No.
Okay, good. Good for you. Let's see here. Matt in Fayetteville upset. I'm looking at a truck with Arkansas plates and a Longhorn decal with the "Live Here, Born There" sticker. Is that a thing?
I guess so.
Live here, born there?
I haven't seen it, but
oh, Matt, you have every right to get up under him and spin him out. Yeah, like Rubbin's racing, man. You have every right to get up under him and get him loose. That is, Go ahead. Bob and Branson, when did Gozer get offered the mom water today? It's currently 3:51 p.m. That's a great question, Gozer. When did you know what mom water is?
Yes.
Okay.
Not from, like I said, I have a friend that's addicted to it.
Okay. It is from the devil. I mean, that's the only way that I can describe it. It is something that it was used on me as an accelerant. It was when you start a fire, like lighter fluid.
Yeah.
That was, and then you hear the word that's Mama Rita's, and it just devolved from there. TC from Wesley, best death scene, Justified. What is that?
I'm not sure.
When the safecracker is talking about how good he is, then vaporizes himself. All right, I'd be willing to listen to that one. Have I seen the movie Less Than Zero? That's rock bottom. I think I've heard of it.
I haven't.
I haven't seen it. I know that. Vikings guy, Ashton, you and him are the same age.
Oh,
there you go. Now, Vikings guy, a sordid history with the NBA. See, Derek and I have been doing this for, 7.5 years.
8 years.
Who made the decision to keep this thing going for 7.5 years?
The NBA keeps it going.
Brother, I don't know. You heard me. I don't know what y'all are doing with your lives. But Vikings guy at the beginning of the season announced, didn't ask, wasn't playfully having a conversation. He announced that the NFC North ran through Minneapolis.
Oh.
No, sir.
Yeah, yikes.
No, sir. So he has earned the doorknob moniker, Vikings guy.
That's fair.
Gavin in Fayetteville, Ashton dying is big cat guy. It's like the team dad who claims to be Billy Bob Badass, but owns a minivan. Now, Jesse, what do you drive?
Oh, boy.
SUV?
Well,
Does it have a sliding door?
no.
Okay, all right, you're fine then. Like she should just pee on your leg versus putting you in a minivan, right? I mean, am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Okay,
no.
thank you. Someone in Missouri, I think Jesse needs a name change. I vote for Pinkman from the Dale. That's not terrible.
I'm unfamiliar with the reference.
Jesse Pinkman from
Oh.
Breaking Bad.
Oh.
That's not terrible.
I like it.
Oh, from the Dale. I get it now. Okay.
That's not awful. I mean, it's up to you. Now you put the way we do this is you send in on your on your MBI chat that you would like to requisition a new name change with the name, and we put it to a vote, and we'll see. Let's see here. Nate from Prairie Grove says that was all we could afford. We didn't have the surplus of alcohol they have now. I think. Do you ever drink it out of a garbage can?
No.
Like one of those 50-gallon earmuffs.
I wasn't a college partier.
She paused her game when she heard that.
Yeah, I know. Like, play your game. You're losing. You're losing to the Nets.
Why are we drinking out of a garbage can?
Well, okay. First of all, we didn't drink out of a garbage can. You mixed it in a garbage can.
You just said, did you ever drink out of one?
It's an understood
If you
reference.
stayed at the party long enough, you probably drank out of the garbage can. You just bypassed the cops.
That's nasty.
Yeah, it is.
You're nasty.
Thank you. It's why my immune system is
You're
so
weird.
good. There you go. All these kids today, they just get sick.
Yeah.
Didn't
expose themselves to anything.
Why didn't you spread your good immune system to me?
Because you don't go outside.
Yes, I do. I go outside all the time.
Brian and Gravitz says, why is PGA not ringing a bell? Because you probably drank it and then passed out. You never got to the part where it was PGA. JT in Hot Springs has texted on the Lewis Automotive Hotline. Y'all, I mentioned PBA and PGA, and here they come. And I'm not talking about golf. JT says, in high school, I had a girl say, you're not a real man if you can turn up a bottle of PGA and bubble it 3 times. Dude, anybody threatens you with PGA, just walk away and go, no, I ain't doing it. MD 2020 was the same way. Boone's was the same way. Terrible. Let's see here. Car Chase Guy, this is a great point. BE, this probably falls to you. Has anybody been taking notes? I haven't. For Derek when he returns so he will understand references to things like shower cheese. You've never eaten cheese in the shower, have you?
No.
Never considered it?
I've never consumed anything in the shower.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a normal person.
Never had a good shower Dr. Pepper?
No.
Shower Dr. Pepper
Let me
is
tell you
amazing.
something. She's a slob. And I go into her bathroom one day, and I'm I'm picking piles of clothes up off the floor. And I open the shower curtain, and up in the back of the showers, an unopened Dr. Pepper. And I'm like, what is this?
I was saving it for a hard day.
Can you? Would you please explain to me? Because what is a hard day for a 14-year-old who has literally I mean, look, we had it difficult. I never had a $1,300 phone, a $250 pair of shoes. I never had that.
That's a skill issue, bro.
Play your game. You're down 6 to the Nets.
Shh, it's a hard day. You know
yeah.
what would make you feel better? A shower Dr. Pepper.
Matt in Bentonville is still tailgating the guy with this bumper sticker, but the bumper sticker explains why he sucks at driving. Skeeter in Fort Smith, I haven't heard all the conversation. Where do you fall in The Walking Dead? I've never watched it. I'm not a big zombie guy, but I'm willing to try it. It's got to be better than Game of Thrones, which is horrible.
I don't. We made it 4 episodes in and left.
Yeah, Sam, I watched a couple episodes. I couldn't get into it.
MA in Hot Springs wants you to know that a Red Dog, that's a beer, pairs with another Red Dog.
Yes.
That's good to know. I mean, we figured out that, what pairs with pizza rolls when you're sitting on your couch. Fantasy football suggestions for BE, driveway drinkers, voices in the dash. That's pretty good, actually. I like that. Unforeseen circumstances and bottom shelf whiskey. Now, I'm assuming you're not a huge drinker, but do you go bottom shelf, middle shelf, or upper shelf when buying the brown waters?
As I've gotten older, hotels and liquor, once you start buying the more expensive stuff, you can't go back down.
That's correct. That's a very Mike Neighbors take.
Which is a good way of limiting your consumption.
Chris from Bono, he calls minivans mom assault vehicles. There, all right. Hug Wild and Van Buren, Uncle Jesse, not the Full House guy, but the Dukes of Hazzard Jesse.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Well, you big Uncle Jesse guy?
Oh, I love Dukes of Hazzard.
You ever seen the Dukes of Hazzard?
I have not, no.
You didn't see the movie?
Nope.
All right.
American classic television.
Hacker made PGA Punch in a garbage can with fruit. Well, how else did you make it? Like, duh. Like, that's how you made
What's
it.
the point?
The only thing you could vary is what you put in there. Put watermelons in there, peaches. If you were getting
pretty common to put like Jolly Ranchers and fruit snacks.
At one point, your PGA Punch became goulash, where you were just throwing everything in there. But like we would like hack up a couple watermelons.
Yeah.
You throw in some peaches, an apple or two.
I watched it happen. I never partake in it.
Good for you.
Disgusting
Good for you.
to me.
It may explain why I'm doing this and you're doing what you do. Eddie from Russellville, what you mixed in the garbage can killed the germs. Yeah, the garbage can was actually
Fair
probably, it's probably the safest place to be. Here we go. Roger and Van Buren, this will make us all feel good as we approach the 4th of July. Trash can punch was legendary when I was in the military. All right. Brian and Gravett, Everclear, Kool-Aid mix, trash can. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That was pretty much it. And you just, if you were trying to make it for more people, you dilute it a little bit with some water, not much. But you threw Ashton, you guys don't do this. You guys, you have like Zoom dates right now. You Zoom parties and stuff.
Yeah, we don't.
You don't go out. You're on your couch watching Love Island.
Seems like this generation wasn't feral like we were.
No,
So
well,
it's
no,
just-
our
they're
parents threw
more
us out.
tamed. Yeah.
Like, if you're our age now, we're about 5 years apart. If you're our age and you have not passed out face down in a field, you didn't live. You didn't live. If you didn't go home with mud all over you one night and have to walk home, you didn't live.
There was some time where I'd come home and have scratches.
Yeah, just random scratches. You
Like,
wake up the
where'd
next
this
morning.
come from? Like, oh, well, you just went running through the woods.
You got a massive
no reason.
bruise on your knee, and you're just like, I don't know how I got it. It just, okay. Car Chase guy says, to be fair, and he's talking to you, Jesse, a shower beer is one of life's greatest pleasures.
I'll just miss out.
Yeah, I think, Bubba Carpenter claims to have invented the shower beer. I'm not going to argue with him on that one. But, here you go. Ben in Little Rock. My sister, her boyfriend, and I burnt down our parents' home with PGA.
Okay.
I don't think it was the PGA that burned it down.
It's the accelerant.
Andrew from the 501 says there's nothing wrong with a shower beer when you're already tanked. It's fair. Oh. Cameron Paragold, shout out Ashton, big cat guy, says his senior year, they brought a new garbage can, like straight from Walmart. Fruit, PGA, tequila. Ooh. People died that night. People died. Let's see. Boy, y'all alcoholics. My God. What's wrong with you guys? If you want to text in, you can, 877-377-6963. Jesse's here. Jesse, again, thank you for donating to the Arkansas Children's Hospital fundraiser. Very generous of you with your fantasy football winnings, allegedly. Now, I have to ask you, why would you want? Were you just looking for a day off?
No, just thought it'd be fun to come. hang out.
Okay. When we do that, you have to go. No, man, you can't go. No. Why would I want that? Are there people in your office listening to this?
Not that I'm aware of.
Good. I know one is. Bog's mom.
Oh, well. There you go.
Yeah, Jesse from Springdale says the watermelon wasn't the problem with the apples. That would get you in your trash can punch. Oh, Kens. Kens. You were just up, now you're down. Clorox says we would do PGA by the drink. 1 ounce PGA, 1 ounce lemon juice. That's too labor intensive. Especially like the second round, way too intensive. You just put it in a trash can if you can get it, get it. Do you have a teacher that ever put like PGA in a styrofoam cup in class and watched it eat the bottom of the?
Not that I'm aware.
That was our anti-drug thing. Did you guys have to go through that? Like, dare?
Oh, I thought you meant it's just what's drinking on the job.
No,
you meant it's an experiment.
No.
What are you all doing in elementary school in Virginia?
It was we had a good time. No, but they would have like we have as part of our First of all, the sex ed and the drug education were put together, which was really a bad idea.
Sounds like it.
But we had a teacher, a science teacher, was teaching us about drugs and alcohol and all that kind of stuff, and he put Everclear in a styrofoam cup, and we're watching it, and he's just standing there, he's holding it, he's very serious about it. All of a sudden, the cup starts smoking, and all of a sudden the punch just fell out of the bottom of it. So. Again, if you drank
they didn't do that for me. They did it. They just show us videos now.
Really?
Yeah, they just show us videos on the effects and what it can do.
Why are you shaking your head?
Like they.
Did you go through that?
No.
Did I sign something?
No.
Okay, good. Yeah, okay. Boy, car chase guy used a jar of cherries. All right. A lot of people texting on my phone with their PGA punch. Listen.
Getting recipes.
Listen, guys. We need to have a conversation about, what's appropriate and what's not. See, I need plausible deniability with you guys. Some of y'all are going to get me in trouble, and I don't want that. I don't need that. You know what I mean? JT had bonfires, and they brought trash cans. Yeah, that was kind of a thing. Breakfast beer. Frog from Madison County. Ashton?
No, I don't think that's not a way to start off your day.
We had established drinking hours, basically. I mean, when the sun's up. But that was my college days.
You wake up, you grab a beer instead of a coffee. I don't know.
Kyle and Gentry, you haven't truly lived until you've tipped the bottle, swallowed the worm, and walked away with a story worth telling. Ashton,
I'm gonna leave that to you.
Eric in Greenwood. We're at Mock Legal. Eric in Greenwood came by and gave me a bottle. It wasn't tequila. It was, I forget exactly what it was, but it had the worm in it. And when he handed it to me, he goes, "That worm died a painful death." Like, awesome. Like, I've never gone that far, but geez. TC 57 here. Thank heavens we didn't have cell phones. No, we'd all be in jail.
Yes.
We would all be in jail, and half the things that we did wouldn't have happened because Live 360 would have existed. See, Kinsey, I got you. Got you in a hammerlock. Mitchell in Fort Smith prefers 2 bush lights in the bathroom, one on the toilet, the next in the shower. All right, y'all are sharing too much. It's too much, boys. It's too much. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna settle down. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna think about what we've done. The Ruscin and Zach Show.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Let's keep it moving. I'm starting to lose my buzz over here.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs. With 16 different locations across the state and America's favorite brands, the Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you. From pickup and delivery to service after the sale, plus our famous huge Crane Cash discounts. The Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection of Buick, GMC, Ford, Chevy, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
Meet Matthew Preston. Inside his apartment, everything he holds dear is protected by Progressive's renter's insurance, like his laptop and a surprisingly valuable collection of baseball bobbleheads. Outside his apartment, his laptop is still protected, as are his bobbleheads, which he carries around with him for reasons no one knows. Renters, the limits of protection aren't just the 4 walls of your home when you're in Progressive's Protection Zone. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers.
Tune in to June with Lewis Automotive for your next ride, where you'll get top trade values and massive savings. Lewis Automotive, serving Northwest Arkansas for 80 years strong. This is Ruscin and Zach.
Arkansas, it's time to team up and clean up. Celebrate America's 250th birthday by joining in on the greatest American cleanup, happening now through May 31st. From picking up trash to planting wildflowers, there's so much you can do to keep Arkansas beautiful. Organize a cleanup event to make a real impact and earn volunteer hours if you're a student. Visit keeparkansasbeautiful.com to register your event, request a volunteer kit, and get inspired. Brought to you by Keep Arkansas Beautiful, this station, and the Arkansas Broadcasters Association.
Dean Rollins for Superior Ford in Siloam Springs. Nobody sells a new Ford for less.
Now get over $10,000 off MSRP on every new 2026 Ford Explorer in stock, or take over $7,000 off the all-new 2026 Ford Bronco Sport that's starting at $25,995. Nobody sells a new Ford for less. Shop us first. SuperiorFordNWA.com.
Come see us in Siloam Springs. Faster, simpler, and more transparent. Superior.
With approved credit, see dealer for details.
Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, not when you work with Tara Limbird and the Limbird Real Estate Group. With over $1 billion in real estate sold, Tara's team knows how to make the process simple, successful, and even enjoyable. They can provide you with a cash offer in 72 hours, or you can use Tara's high-octane marketing and sell your home for thousands over asking. When it's time to buy or sell, trust a team that delivers results. Go to LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
Stop what you're doing. This Kubota deal won't last long, and you'll only find it at Springdale Tractor Company. Right now, get a new Kubota L2502 DT tractor and Kubota loader for as low as $20,999. Or 0 down with financing for up to 84 months. Build more, spend less. When you buy orange, save thousands at Springdale Tractor Company with the L2502 DT tractor package. Come see us at 6160 West Sunset Avenue in Springdale. Now through June 30th, 2026. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
Looking for fresh seafood and incredible daily chalkboard specials? Head to Fish City Grill in Rogers, where it's friendly folks and serious seafood. This month's chalkboard specials include a chopped Thai salmon salad, Caribbean jerk snapper, sea bass Baja tacos, seared scallops with saffron risotto, and a crab and shrimp stuffed flounder. Stop by and see our friend Brett Brundage at Fish City Grill in Rogers and taste why Northwest Arkansas keeps coming back for more. Fish City Grill in Rogers. Friendly folks, serious seafood.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams sale and get 30% off Super Paint, Super Deck, and Woodscapes products June 12th through the 22nd. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
Download to see if you qualify. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert Instant Loans are issued by FinWise Bank, member FDIC. Not an actual client. Terms apply.
Hey, Albert, can you help us plan and budget for a bathroom renovation?
I certainly can. Let me review your finances.
Who are you talking to?
Albert, my AI financial assistant that I can access right in the app. It automates all things finance, moves money, pays bills, creates personalized alerts, finds savings, and so much more.
Your bathroom renovation financial plan is ready. I found cash you can put aside, and to cover the rest, Albert can get you up to $10,000 fast.
Can you find contractors nearby within our budget?
Here's a list of contractors. Would you like help requesting a $10,000 loan for your bathroom renovation?
Yes! Download the Albert app and use promo code COVER to access Genius. Plus, get up to $10,000 for whatever you need. Just download the Albert app right now and use promo code COVER to get up to $10,000. That's promo code COVER.
Hi, this is Eric Mabry with Halo Wealth Management. Did you know that required minimum distributions can sometimes push people in tax brackets and income levels that they would prefer to avoid, which may call for thoughtful planning in advance to preserve flexibility? We can share ideas with you. A well-constructed investment plan generally is not designed to react to day-to-day world news. It aims to stay steady through periods of volatility and often draws on long-term historical perspective as a guide. Let us show you how we can enhance your plan. Guiding your wealth with care every step of the way. Halo Wealth Management.
Listen to every Razorback football game this season right here on ESPN 99.5 and hitthatline.com. ESPN 99.5.
The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. The most influential show in Arkansas.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
425, it's the Ruskin and Zach show. Jesse from Springdale is texting. I agree that if you're already drunk, and a shower beer is fine, but who the hell takes a shower when they're drunk? It's a fair point. Joe DeVoca's on the phone. Are you ready for this?
Let's go.
All right, Jesse's ready.
I've
Ashton,
been
you ready?
hoping
Ready
for this.
All right. Joe, what's going on, buddy?
Well, when I'm 68 years old, I don't believe I'm going to be taking any shower when I'm drunk. I can barely stand up.
That's like a breach in protocol, right?
But one other thing, as far as and I'm sorry, as far as I did something wrong the other day.
Oh no.
I went outside to my one of my pee spots off the porch, and there was a couple of snakes down there. What do you call it? They were
synchronized. That's your phrase. Synchronized exercising.
Yeah, and I accidentally COC blanked ED blocked them.
Joe.
I didn't mean to. I seen them. It was a black snakes with a red stripe down them. They were harmless. You know, they eat everything that bothers my garden, so I love them, but I didn't want to hurt them.
Can I ask a question? Why did
Sure.
you go? Why did you have to go outside?
Well, when you go inside, you have to clean off the rim. When you never use your toilet, you don't have to clean it.
But
you know what I mean?
Smells like blood. It sounds like.
My uncle had a. Now, if you find me an old kitchen chair, like a '60s kitchen chair, he put a toilet seat on it and cut a hole in it, and he move it around under 360 acres, and he just poop out there. It's great fertilizer, man. You never need to use the toilet unless it's snowing or raining like a son of a gun.
Now, is this something that you have done?
Oh, yeah, many times.
That was a silly question. That was a very silly question.
Nitrate for the peas are good for the vegetables and whatever's in your poop. That needs to be, you don't just put it straight on the garden. You got to let it break down.
Joe, we're
You just
getting
don't let it break on the garden.
we're getting some questions on the text line. People need some clarification. Exactly how many pee spots do you have?
15 or 20. Depends.
Are any of those pee spots the bathroom?
What time of day it is or what,
Hang on.
I don't like to be absorbed.
Ashton,
I don't want to be arrested for an idiot. Or
Ashton has a question.
Are any of those pee spots the bathroom?
No. Don't use them. My daughter moved out. I don't even use the bathrooms no more. The only thing I use the bathroom for is a shower.
Wow.
But I love talking to you guys, and I hope Ruskin's baby's doing well.
He is. Lou's doing great. Saw a picture of him today. He's doing great.
Great. Hey, I love babies. They're better than me. I took care of like 10 of them, so yeah, I know a little bit. I got left a dozen times with babies. Here's a baby.
What?
Take care of it. All right.
Chose the local
And
firehouse.
you know what really pisses me off about Arkansas?
Oh, yeah, fire away. Yes, sir.
They won't let you foster a child after you get so old. They say you're too old. Like when I was like 50-something, they said, no, you're too old. Too old. So they leave these kids where nobody takes care of them, and people that maybe can take care of them, that have money, that could do something, that care. They said, no, you're too old. So that's just my thing. I'm going to leave it at that. So thank you guys for having my call.
Be good.
He never disappoints.
Never.
It's
just gold.
All right. Ashton, great question, by the way. Whether or not the one of his P spots was the toilet.
I had to clarify.
That was a great question. Very well done.
Kid's got a future, doesn't he?
Yeah, he really does. I mean, he saw that, and that was like a gap of information that we needed. Here's a text on the 870. Joe makes kids go to the bathroom outside. He's got 15 P spots.
No, it's not a shortage.
Wow. I got nothing really. I don't know. I feel like we all need to just kind of like let's just run through that for a second. First, he prevented a moment for two snakes because they were occupying one of his P spots. I got that right.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we went to where do we go from there? Where do we go after that? Oh yeah, he went to the
toilet.
Yeah, the toilet
Movable
seat.
toilet,
Yeah, the movable
whatever
toilet.
we're doing.
Which was terrific information. And then we got a little PSA.
I mean, you have seen the ones if you're a camper
Yeah,
or
the
a
bumper
ranger.
jumper. Yeah, those I've seen.
those-
I had that idea about 6 years after they created those. I didn't know they existed. I'm like, man, I got this great idea. I'm like, oh yeah, it's called the bumper dumper.
And in the middle of that, he went to Ruskin's baby out of nowhere.
Yeah, there was that too. Yeah.
How he loves kids.
He does love kids. See, here's the thing about Joe. Everybody thinks Joe's a character. He is not. Like, we've met Joe. He's a great dude. A great guy. He just has more life experience than most of us.
Combined.
Yes. Yeah, all of us. Like, I thought I'd been around a little bit. I didn't have 15 P spots.
I wonder if they like grow. Like he just
Does he have like a marker?
Wait.
Like is there like a something in his yard? Yeah, this is P spot number 1.
Like he sees a spot. He's like,
He
hold
said
up.
he never uses the bathroom except to shower. Then where does he poo?
Outside.
That's what.
Yeah, he
yeah.
explained
It's
it.
the seat that moves around.
Oh my.
Yes.
That's.
Yeah. We should probably take a break. I feel like we should. Am I wrong?
No, that was.
No, I'm starting trying to
Okay,
envision
yeah, we're
things
gonna-
that I don't need to envision.
We're gonna recalibrate. I think we're all gonna just we're gonna sit down for a second. We're gonna take pause. Wow, it's Ruscin is actually.
Despite your best efforts, they're still here. Live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. This isn't background noise. This is Ruskin and Zach.
Get a new GMC Sierra truck only at Superior Buick GMC. The 2026 Sierra 1500 is 0% APR for 60 months and 2.9% APR for 72 months with no payments until after Labor Day. The 2026 GMC Sierra 1500 Elevation Crew Cab 4-wheel drive V8 is $52,000. That's over $16,700 off MSRP. Shop Superior GMC NWA.com where you're professional grade, faster, simpler, and more transparent. Superior with approved credit. See dealer for details.
Friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them. Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design personal protection plans backed by the team J.D. Power ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region 7 of the last 8 years.
Call Scott Comiskey in Bella Vista or Steve Harp in Springdale.
Ace Handyman Services, bringing helpful to your home with trusted craftsmen that can tackle over 1,100 different repairs and projects. From drywall to doors to carpentry, flooring, and everyday home fixes. They show up on time with an exact appointment because your time matters. And every job they do is backed by a full 1-year guarantee, giving you confidence long after the project is done. Call 479-FIX-MY-HOME or book anytime at acehandymanservices.com. Ace Handyman Services, your to-do list done. Say go hogs when you call and get $25 off your first project.
Big news, Northwest Arkansas golfers. Golf USA has opened their second location in Rogers with everything you need to elevate your game. All the biggest names, King, Callaway, Titleist, TaylorMade, and Mizuno, plus exciting new vendors like Melon Headwear, Good, and Sunday Red. Come see what sets us apart with a professional repair center, Foresight and Putt View technology for fittings and the expertise to help you find the perfect fit. Visit Golf USA in Rogers or Fayetteville today. We are as golf as it gets at Golf USA.
In commercial real estate, every day counts. Whether you're a developer, lender, attorney, or advisor, you need due diligence done fast and done right. Blue is a trusted commercial due diligence provider across the industry. From Alta surveys and civil engineering to environmental and property condition assessments, we deliver it all, in-house, nationwide. Headquartered right here in Northwest Arkansas, no delays, no middlemen. Choose Blue. Visit blueinc.com to schedule your project today. That's BLEWINC.com.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. They have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. Absolute Janitorial Service cleans multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and so much more. Call Absolute Janitorial Service today for a free quote at 866-WITH-AJS. That's 866-948-4257. See what an absolute difference they can make for your business.
When's the last time payroll was the easy part of your week? With Gusto, it can be. Gusto is the all-in-one platform designed to take the hassle out of managing your team, from payroll and compliance to hiring, onboarding, and more. With Gusto, you can get back 2 full days each month with all the time you've saved. Go to gusto.com today and learn why over 500,000 small businesses choose Gusto. That's GUSTO.com. Gusto.com.
Congratulations, you're officially part of the Crane Cash Winner's Circle. Feels good to celebrate those huge savings and all that extra Crane cash for your trade, doesn't it? With Crane, it's easy to feel like a champion.
That's because we'll beat any competitor's price. That's right. Bring us anyone else's deal and we'll beat it. Now that's winning. That's the Crane team.
Find your winning deal at craneteam.com.
I'm in Crawford and Sebastian a lot and a lot of Sequoia and LaFleur, but thanks really in large part to ESPN Arkansas, people have heard about us in other areas of Arkansas. And so I just picked up a case in Sevier County. I think they listen to your Hot Spring station. I picked up 2 cases in Boone County.
Oh, Harrison, too.
Yes.
We're not paying her to say that, by
No,
the way.
they're not.
He's paying us.
ESPN Arkansas and hitthatline.com.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Well, we'll be watching for the return of more storms as we go into the weekend. Now, out there this evening, could be a stray shower, otherwise pretty quiet, warm and humid tonight. Lows dropping into the low 70s. As we go to Saturday morning, could be a few hit-miss showers and storms. Some spotting activity could redevelop later in the day. Still warm, humid day, highs mid-upper 80s, and more chances, good chances Saturday night. Some of these storms could be severe Saturday or Saturday night. We'll watch that carefully. And then quieter, cooler, and less humid for Sunday. That's your Get Ready Weather only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5.
It's not a sports show. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
All right, couple of points of parliamentary procedure here. Abner, we're going to need the drop where he says the only thing I use the bathroom for is to shower. I'm going to need that. We have spent the last couple of minutes just sort of taking it all in because you are here on a special day on the Ruskin and Zach Show. Joe let us know that there are 15 pee spots on his property, and the bathroom is not one of them. Just Mitchell and Fort Smith. Now people are reacting to Joe not being able to get to foster children. He says something tells me it wasn't the age; it was probably taking the dumps in the yard. Abner pointing out, what are your favorite pee spots? Our lines are open. 877-377-6963. Woo! Being Mountain Home says the best thing about 15 pee spots is you ain't got to aim. You can do tricks. Guys, listen. This is not the Daisy Nationals. Like, this is a pretty simple procedure. This is transactional. You're in, you're out, right? Am I wrong?
I would hope.
Wow. By the way, this is the drive home presented by the Stadium Shop. They could not be happier with this. Ashton, you ever been to Avoca?
I've not, no.
No, you need to go up there. Buffalo are up there. Gavin of Fayetteville, he says, I'm with Joe on this. The best part of owning the land is having 15 P spots. Boy, I got nothing. Let's see here. Abner clicked off 5 timestamps on Joe's call. Okay, that's good. That is very, very good. Nigel pointing out Ruscin has missed an interesting 2 weeks. He really has.
It's been
like
good.
we've had some discussions, some very odd, weird discussions.
I feel like a lot has happened.
I mean, shower cheese alone would have been enough. But when he gets back money, I'm like, man, how many P spots do you have? Because Joe's got 15. He thinks he may have more. I mean, there might be secret P
I
spots.
bet he's got more.
Huh?
He said or 20.
15 or he said or 20?
Yes, he said or 20.
I have a feeling it's just wherever he stops.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, how does he find these spots? Like, what?
I don't
It's
think
probably where he
makes
feels
it a
most
spot?
comfortable.
One of the funniest shows we ever did was Joe was complaining. Joe lives in the way out in the country, and there was a neighborhood that was being built across the street, and these were big homes, and Joe was not pleased. So we were trying to come up with ways we could junk up his yard to make the neighbors mad, like having washer out front, a rusted out car, barrel,
toilet you don't use,
a
throwing
toilet you
flowers.
don't use, stuff like that. But apparently he's made peace with his neighbors. I don't. But that'd be weird. Neighbors, standing in the front yard watering their lawn. He's watering his. You know what I mean? That'd be weird, right?
Yeah,
Incredibly weird.
Let's
Okay.
hope not.
Wow. TC claiming that Joe is part dog, just marking his territory. TC also says, poor Kinsey, she may be the most 20-year-old, 14-year-old ever. Kins, you've learned a lot today. Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Especially about you.
Yeah, that wasn't great. Gozer pointing out he was worried about a subdivision being next to his home. Yeah, it's actually across the street from what I understand. Bob and Branson says, summers on Table Rock Lake, we'd boat around to houseboat parties. One had a keg, so I did a keg stand with only a towel.
Interesting.
Let that one go. Nobody needs to react to that. Nobody. I just read it. I didn't read it all the way through. When Derek's here, I can read the text before I actually read the text. Let's see here. Ethan and Rogers. Gucci Greg has more land. I wonder how many P spots he has.
Oh, that's a good question.
That is a good question. Greg, we'd like to know how many you have. HR guy, not an HR guy. He says, I envision Joe, and he spelled envision wrong. He envisions Joe's community to be like the one with the movie The Hills Have Eyes. Anybody?
I've not watched it. No.
Vince, you're my
Why
last
would
hope.
I have watched that?
Ashton is a young person, but he's really an old person. Like Joe, he hadn't seen anything new. What's the last movie you went to see in a theater?
Obsession.
Okay, prior to that one.
Ooh. Scary. No, it was Scary Movie 6 and then Obsession. Those are the past 2 movies I've seen.
Scary Movie. Is that the one you dragged me to?
No, that was Scream 7. Scary
Scream.
movie. Remember?
Which you didn't like.
No, remember whenever we we're in Scream 7, we watched the trailer for Scary Movie 6.
Yes, and I laughed.
Yes, and you were like, so that's Scary Movie, and I was like, yes,
Right.
we need to go watch that.
Roger and Van Buren, question for the panel. What percentage of the MBI pees outside regularly?
35.
30? Oh,
I'm giving
you're
that.
way low.
I'm saying 80.
You're way low.
I'm going 85.
I'm gonna go.
You
80.
might be a little high. You might be. I'm thinking like 75%. Around
that range,
Yeah, around
yeah,
that
for
range.
sure.
I mean, 75% of our audience has done time. 75 seems to be our number. Here's a text out of the 870. Joe's donkey call from the donkey in the car story is one of the funniest stories. We're talking about that. The nuns of Beaver Lake, the synchronized exercising stories. Joe's stories are the funniest things because they're organic and they're real.
They're real.
They're absolutely 1,000% real. Terrifying, but real. Good question from Cameron and Paragould. Does he sniff around like a pet before a dig?
Oh, maybe that's how he finds them.
Maybe. Tyler for Winslow wants to know if Kinsey's getting paid for this.
No.
No, you volunteered.
I did.
I was willing to leave you at home. Let's see here. Goonie has a quarter acre in town, 4 P spots.
Quarter acre.
Quarter acre. That's a small. That's a small parcel. JT in Hot Springs with good advice for Kinsey. This is do as I say, not what I do. Because I'll kill you. I ain't going through that. I ain't
That's
going.
not kind.
Well, I want you to be safe. How many pee spots do you have?
0.
Good kid.
1, the bathroom.
Thank you. Let's see. There's a text. Gucci Road Craig probably has people pee for it. Nigel, go take a lap. Now, here's somebody that has an endless number of. This is really. See, when I said like 75%, this is what I'm talking about. Text out the 479. I have 10 acres. It's endless. Let's see. Frog says Gucci Road Craig has fancy buckets and then has the servants take care of it. That's probably more accurate than I think I'm willing to admit. You can call or text 877-377-6963. That is the Lewis Automotive Hotline. This is the drive home brought to you by the Stadium Shop. They probably could not be. They could not tear that contract up fast enough after hearing all of this. Hacker wants to know, does Gucci Road Greg have personal bathers? No. I know that. He confirmed that he showers on his own. Because I think he's a consumer of products, food, in the shower as well. He's not cheese or anything. Kenzie's GPA is dropping moment by moment listening to this madness. To which I say, impossible.
Hey, it's like a 3.5, dude.
Did we get that?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I just want to wait. Did you call me dude?
Yeah.
Why?
Because why not?
But you don't use the word dude.
So what?
Gozer's texting again. Gozer, we need to know why you were drinking mom waters before 3.
Yeah, he's kind of avoided that.
Yeah, he really has. He's done that he's done a nice tap dance around the mom waters before, but well, I mean, it's a Friday.
It's Friday.
It is a Friday. I mean,
yeah, it's
maybe.
pretty early in the day, though.
It is. Well, is it?
when he texted it in.
Yeah. All right, that's fair. And maybe with a good question, you think Joe takes a roll of toilet paper out there with him?
Nope.
No. No.
Garden hose is a bidet.
Yeah, exactly. Never really thought of that. BE says he's and I'm quoting here, I'm a pee outside MBI. Neighbor hates it. All right. Did we miss anything? You guys are killing me. Colton and Ozark early today. I agree, guys. Ray Rice was one of the best running backs in the league. Thank you, Colton. I always look forward to your calls around text around 5:30. But today, this is a good way to stop the momentum of what's going on today. Let's see here. Brad Springdale says so you're saying you don't drink from Joe's hose? No. Okay, now we have an answer on why Gozer was drinking mom waters before 3. A charity cornhole event at a local hospital. Mom water offered at 9 a.m. Listen, man, if somebody offers you a mom water at 9 a.m., do not accept it. Yeah. I got offered one at 11 p.m. Bad idea. Well. Ended very, very poorly. Very badly. Drove all the way back to one of your band concerts with a hangover. The worst hangover I've ever had. If this is the steering wheel, I was like this the whole way.
My band concert?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. Yes. I'll tell you who's off air. I'll tell you whose fault it is. You know him.
Who?
Off air.
I said off air.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't
said
hear
off
that.
air. I will tell you.
I didn't hear that one.
Who yelled, "Oh, it's time for Margaritas."
Wait, him?
Huh?
Did you say him?
Her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thought you said him.
Yeah, it was at the 6A tournament. I never want to go to the 6A tournament again. Let's see here. Gavin pointing out you don't look for good pee spots. You just know where they are. Yeah, you just know.
Feel it in your bones.
Yeah. Cameron in Fort Smith. What are the chances Joe's pee spots are at the neighbors? I'd say one of them's probably pretty close. Probably. Just to let them know that he's there. Tim from Oklahoma now claiming that may have topped the donkey call. Here's why the donkey call is the greatest call in the history. Ashton, you've never heard this, have you?
I don't think I have, no.
Well, I'll play it next segment. I've got it. Here's the premise. Joe is going, it's Super Bowl Sunday, 1976. Dallas Cowboys, Pittsburgh Steelers. Joe has no alcohol. In the state of Arkansas, you couldn't get alcohol, so you had to go to Missouri. So he went to the state line. There used to be an old liquor store up there. And he went through the drive-thru. Joe saw a 73 Pontiac Catalina. I will never forget that car because it was a beautiful car with a donkey in the back seat. I think we're talking about like the funniest things you've seen at a drive-thru because Ruscin got attacked by a bird in a drive-thru, and I think that's where the conversation was going. And we were just kind of laughing and had that moment. Well, about 20 minutes later, the guy who drove the 73 Catalina with the donkey in the back gave us a story on how the donkey wound up in the back of the car, and that's what makes the donkey call great.
Yeah, I would want to hear it.
There were concussions.
Okay.
The animal wouldn't get out of the car.
I don't think I ever heard it.
You've
but
never heard the donkey call?
But I know, like, the day it happened, you, like, fully explained it to me, and I was dying laughing.
The video of it, I fell out of my chair. Like, I'm sitting where I am right now, and I pushed my chair back. I was laughing so hard, slammed into the wall, fell out of my chair. I was dying.
It should be a part of Arkansas history in school.
You think I should send that down to, like, the prior library?
Yeah, yeah.
Donkey call.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Technically, it happened in Missouri, though.
I think I did listen to it, because I remember I saw you, like...
It was bad.
I saw you, like, fall out of the chair.
What happened, the computer crashed one day. We lost it. And we had put it in a podcast or put it on SoundCloud or something, and I found it. And that's what we have is we have that. But, oh, my gosh, the donkey call is... It is a part of this show's history that we are both proud and disgusted by. And the guy, Ashton, the guy who had when he called in, his boss was coming around. He drives a forklift, and his boss was coming around. He's like, "I gotta call you back." and then not too long ago, he called in, and I recognized his voice immediately. And he was talking about something. And I said, "Wait a minute." I said, "Are you the donkey guy?" And he goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yes." It was one of the great days in the history of the show. If y'all want to hear the donkey call, I'm all for it. We can do that next. Then we'll jab Jesse and is that what we're calling it? Sure. Okay. Well that's better than the other. It's better than using Pete. Know what I mean? I think that would go very, 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 very poorly. 877-377-6963. This show has gone better than I could have hoped. Because when I walked in, I was out of material an hour and a half ago. Had nothing.
It's like walking into a grocery store without a list. Like you just start
grabbing things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Not in the Phil Mickelson way, but in the other way. I'll get myself. Whew. All right, we'll do donkey call on the other side. That's fine. It's only like 6 minutes long. It's not too bad. I'll go dig that out. And let's see here. Last text of the hour. My cousin had to pee in buckets, and my granny would throw it on her corn.
Oh.
All right. I think we're done here. I think we're done. All right. Thank you, Bob. Wow. All right. I'm just waiting for the clock to run out. I mean, I'm honestly, we're at 7, 6, 5. This has been a hell of an hour. It's been a hell of an hour. Hell of an hour. We will come back. We'll talk about something. We'll jab Jesse. We'll play the donkey call. And at 5:45, Stephen Moore from Swiss Jewelry is going to join us. Hey, fellas, we're getting towards summer engagements and all that kind of stuff. We got something for you. Got a little knowledge we're going to drop on you. I learned a ton today, so we'll do that, and we'll do what did you learn and whatever else comes up. Way to go, Joe. Thank you, man. Thank you. The Ruscin and Zach Show. We'll be right back.
Happy Friday, friends. I'm Brandon Evans. The weekend has arrived. Here's what we're following tonight on 4029 News. We have updates on 2 local law enforcement officers injured in the line of duty. Fort Smith policeman Kyle Newman is now back home. He spent weeks in the hospital after being shot in the neck. Meanwhile, there's a fundraiser tonight for Crawford County Deputy Robin Gaines, who was burned while trying to save a woman in a house fire. That fundraiser starts at 6 p.m. at the Van Buren Boys and Girls Club. In other news, Oz Trails Bike Park is officially open to the general public. The ribbon cutting for the state's first ever chairlift access bike park in Bella Vista coincides with Bentonville Bike Fest, which continues through Sunday. Get your news on the go at 4029tv.com and with our free mobile app. For everything else, including your Get Ready Weather forecast and Hog Wild Sports Report, join me, Brandon Evans, tonight on 4029 News.
Don't spend another summer wrestling with an old mower. Upgrade to a Hustler from WT Equipment and mow with confidence. For a limited time, get 0% financing for up to 48 months on select Hustler models. With commercial-grade performance, legendary durability, and warranties ranging from 3 to 5 years, there's never been a better time to buy. Stop by WT Equipment in Springdale, Rogers, Berryville, or Searcy, or you can visit them online. WTEquip.com today.
Dean Rollins for Superior Ford in Siloam Springs. Nobody sells a new Ford for less.
Now get $10,000 off MSRP on select new 2026 Ford Super Duty in stock, and we've got $10,000 off the all-new 2026 Ford Escape. Nobody sells a new Ford for less. Shop us first and online at SuperiorFordNWA.com.
Come see us in Siloam Springs. Faster, simpler, and more transparent. Superior.
With approved credit, see dealer for details.
Get ready for a Northwest Arkansas tradition. The 82nd annual Rodeo of the Ozarks rides into Parsons Stadium in Springdale, June 24th through the 27th. Recently named one of the top 5 large outdoor rodeos in America, you'll see top cowboys, cowgirls, and world-class rodeo stock compete nightly. Gates open at 6. Action starts at 7:30. Don't miss 15-time PRCA Specialty Act of the Year, the One-Armed Bandit, plus rodeo clown Sean Boom Boom Thompson. And Saturday night features a huge fireworks show after the rodeo. Get your tickets now at rodeooftheozarks.org.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Spring is here, and it's the perfect time to upgrade your home. If your garage door needs repair or you're ready for a new look, call Precision Garage Door. From broken springs and openers to brand new doors, they provide expert service and professional installation. Fully licensed and insured, with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers, and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call 844-PDS-DOOR or visit PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Precision Garage Door, voted the best in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Being young with unlimited energy to burn. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think you could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
All guys lose their edge when they turn 40. The body has less testosterone. That's why I take Nugenics Total T.
I've heard about Nugenics. That really works?
Since I started taking Nugenics, I'm lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. I feel more energized at work. It's even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try?
Yep, send a text. It's that easy.
Text FORCE to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenics Total T. It's the #1 selling testosterone boosting brand at GNC and Walmart. Do it now and they'll also send you a bottle of Nugenics Thermo X, their newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text FORCE to 42424. That's FORCE to 42424.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any
This
disease.
is Arkansas. We don't play to participate. We play to win. I'm Stan Jackson with ESPN Arkansas. If you own a local business, you deserve more than cookie-cutter marketing from some out-of-state agency that doesn't know Fayetteville from Fort Smith. Your customers are right here listening to ESPN Arkansas. The question is, are they finding you or your competition? Call me, 479-601-6087, for a free consultation and digital audit. Let's build something that wins right here at home.
KAKS Goshen, Fayetteville. This is Ruskin and Zach, live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios on ESPN 99.5. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so
talented. And they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. Then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
starts right now.
It's 5 o'clock, the Ruskin and Zach show. And, you know, some days you control the show. Some days, Ashton, the show controls you.
Yep.
We're in that range right now. Cameron from Paragould, can the kid give out betting advice on tonight's game? That would be the U.S. men's national team taking on Paraguay. Would you take the U.S. or Paraguay to win or to draw? Draw means a tie.
No, say that again. I wasn't listening.
Would you?
I heard U.S. and Paraguay. That's all I heard.
She heard your voice. And
I
you just went,
spaced
Yeah. You just tuned me out
I
immediately.
spaced out.
Would you take the U.S. to win or draw?
I'm
Or
going to
lose.
say win.
Okay, she's taking the U.S. to win. I think it's plus.
What's the spread?
I think it's plus 120 on the money line. You don't get spreads in soccer.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Not on the particular site that I go to.
Okay.
I don't know what back alley site you're going to, but they don't. Chris Magnolia has texted, this is one of the best shows you guys have ever done. I'm going to crack it up on my drive home. I wish we could have Joe on every day for about 15 minutes. Yeah, some days, like I said, some days the show just controls you. And like, this had nothing to do with you. I just walked in there. I'm like, I have no idea what we're going to do. I had like no idea. And I didn't start. I was really busy this morning. And I didn't start planning until like 11:48. And at 2:01, I looked at my cards and I got an hour. I got an hour's worth of stuff. I got an hour, and we'll see what happens. So we might as well do it now because we'll get this out of the way. It's 5 minutes and 54 seconds, Ashton. It is the donkey call. Again, the setup on this was we were talking about things you've seen at a drive-through. Now there's something on the front of it. Just ignore it. It has nothing to do with the call. But Joe calls in to tell us about a donkey. I want to get the players out, or else it doesn't make sense. He's talking about a 73 or a guy with a set of brothers had a donkey in the back of the car, and this is up where Macadoodles is in up by the state line. And then a short time later, and you'll hear this say, "Well, he's back on the phone." Bob calls in, and Bob was the guy in the car.
Joe in Avoca. Hey, Joe.
Good afternoon, guys.
What's up? What's up?
Not much. I'll tell you what, I've never heard of anybody carrying any weed around in a jug before.
I knew we were going to get to this. We knew if we had a weed question, we had to go to our weed guy.
I've never seen that before.
What do you carry it in?
We were camping one time, and my buddy put some in an old silky shampoo bottle that tasted like shampoo, but that's all we had. So we smoked it anyway. You know the weirdest thing I ever seen hauled around in a car?
What's that?
Well, on Sundays in Benton County, the only place you could get liquor was in Missouri at Stevenson's, where that car dealership is
right
now,
across the border.
Macadoodle.
Yeah.
Well, they had a to-go window. You could get beer or liquor. And anyway, we were up there getting something in a big old car. This is the back of like 76, them big cars. Two guys, two country dudes, redneck, whatever. And they had a donkey in the back seat.
Sorry, whoa.
I didn't ask them what they were doing. They were up there buying liquor, and they had a donkey in the back seat.
So, to review, on Sunday in 76, you went to buy alcohol at the state line, and there were guys there buying alcohol with a donkey in the back of the car.
Well, we didn't ask them what they were doing with it. We just kind of...
I do have a question, Joe. Is it possible that you were so stoned that there was somebody in the back seat that just looked like a donkey?
No. And this was definitely a real. It wasn't a kind of a miniature. It wasn't a full grown one. It was
The dog?
But they're not. No, it was a donkey.
It was a donkey. Okay.
I know what a donkey is. I've seen plenty of donkeys. I've been around animals my whole life. It was a donkey. Anyway, they just get rid of Morris. I'm so sick of him and his Keystone Cops. I'm hoping I see one of their key or trick plays Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the next one.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys have a good one.
All right.
Be good. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it.
Eric in Greenwood wants to get in on the fun. He wants you to know that they were hauling ass.
Of course
Yes, they were.
That's right. Very good. Well played.
Bob is back.
Okay. Hey, Bob. Bob?
Bill.
Hey.
Hey.
So you're our donkey guy.
You know what? I had a donkey in 76.
Can you tell us the
And,
circumstances of why the donkey was in the back of your car?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I really don't know. Here's what happened. Me and my brother went out to it was a Pittsburgh and the Cowboys playing that year. We had to go up to Missouri line and go get a case of beer.
Right.
And be honest with you, when we got there, here's what happened. We hit the donkey on the way, and we thought it might have been dead, but we wasn't sure. And I knew Miss what the hell's in there? She lived right up the road, and I thought that might have been her. Well, we put it in the back, and it was a 73 Pontiac Catalina.
Okay.
And it was just a beautiful car. And we'd laid it back down there. And the thing, by the time we got to where the hell was going up there on the line, and the thing was alive. That thing was alive. It didn't care. We got out. We opened up the door, laid down the back of the front seat, and he wouldn't get out. And so we just hell with it. We're going to go to the beer store. We're going to take a doggy with it. So we went all the way to the beer store, got the beer, and then we came back. We took the damn thing all the way back to the house. We left both doors open. And that thing took about 25 minutes till it finally got out the damn car. Well, I mean, of course, when you got hit with a 73 Pontiac Catalina, it makes a mark. Yeah.
So when you got back, did he get out of the car?
Because everybody was looking. Huh?
Did he ever get out of the car when you finally got back, or what? How did?
Yeah, when we finally got back to the house, it took him about 15, 20 minutes until he finally got out because we left both doors open and the seats laid down,
Yeah.
And we're just sitting there, we're drinking beer and we're watching the game, and they finally came out. And then I think my brother had that thing for about 6 months.
Wow.
I'm not really sure if there might have been concussion or something like that. I don't know, but
With you or the donkey?
what was that?
The concussion. Your brother, you or the donkey?
Oh, hell, when we hit that damn thing, I mean, we both hit, he hit the brakes and we both hit the gas. We've been drinking a little bit for a while. And, but the thing was, when we hit the donkey, we thought we killed it.
Yeah. Right.
And I figured, probably the best thing to do is put it in the back of the car.
Okay. All right.
Okay, there you go. 6 years later, I think it's still funny.
Never gets old.
It never gets old.
If it was short enough, it'd be my ringtone.
Yeah, that is absolutely priceless. I absolutely Okay, so there you go. There's the donkey call. Ashton, your first trip through the donkey call?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
whew.
Yeah, I don't know how anything's gonna top that.
I think we need to get somebody to type that out and put it in oral form, so they can, like drama classes can perform that. You know what I mean?
It's a good idea.
Yeah. Kyle and Heinzel never had a donkey in the back, but I did have goats. Yeah, but that goat's in a cage. This donkey was just laying in the back seat. 73 Catalina's a beautiful car. That's all. That's like the first thing I locked in on. Now that call is longer. We had to cut it down for time. But yeah, there you go. Whew. All right, everybody good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did. Kinsey brought this up during the break. We did forget to ask Joe which was his favorite pea spot. Did he have a go-to? Just, like a lucky pea spot. Arkansas's playing that day. Which do you go to one?
He hadn't found it in a while.
One got overgrown. Yeah, a good point from Gozer. Ashton, can we work up a Cliff's Notes on the donkey call? Did you have Cliff's Notes?
Yeah.
Would you? Cement Head was in here the other day. Would you consider getting Cliff's Notes for the Bible? There's something wrong with that.
Yeah, I wouldn't personally, but I never used them. I either read the book or I didn't read the book.
Right, exactly. Yeah, Josh from Bella Vista calling the donkey call art. I mean, put it in Crystal Bridges. Put headphones out. Everybody listen to the donkey call. I don't care. Now, shout out to Derek, because I was literally laying in that corner, just curled up, laughing. And he stayed calm and continued on with the broadcast while I was laying on the floor crying. I was laughing so hard.
Yeah, he was asking good questions.
He was.
He was keeping his composure.
He was. He's a true newsman right there. Anyway, so there you go. That's that is the donkey call. Glad y'all could be here for that.
Yeah.
Let's see here. It's 10 minutes after 5 o'clock. Wes from Springdale calling that the best call the show has ever had. Yes. And it's the bet. I'm sorry, are we keeping you awake?
No, I'm sorry. I'm really tired.
Did y'all hear that?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm really tired.
You heard that, Ashton?
Yeah, I heard.
Okay, yeah. Ashton, Kinsey has her back to Ashton, so she couldn't see the big mouth just open up.
Continue.
Okay. The reason it's the best call that's the call earlier today with Joe maybe is a top fiver. But the reason this is the best call is because we had the story, and then we had the other side of the story.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that part is, and Bob,
and that they're both part of the MBI to call in.
Exactly. How weird is that?
He's just hearing the story. He's like, hold up.
Yeah, exactly. He's at work on his forklift. He's like, hey, wait a minute.
About a donkey in the back.
Yeah. Skeeter, we need a full segment with Big Mike, Joe, and Ruscin in the studio. No, we don't. I feel like this would that would be bad. That would be. We've often thought about trying the uncensored podcast where we could just say whatever we want and swear and do all that stuff. But I think that would get us into some bad habits.
I think, at conferences you have panels and whatnot. Yeah, bring them all in one time and just.
Do you know what that would be like? Like, we've joked about MBI Palooza. Can you imagine getting all I mean, you're a member. Can you imagine getting all y'all together in one room?
Yeah, something's going to burn down.
Yeah, something. First of all, I don't think any of y'all would show up because you'd think it was like an FBI sting. Like, get all of us together? Hell no. Like, the cops are arrested. You've seen the 30 for 30 on the when the Redskins did that. Yeah, like something like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, MBI Palooza. Sydney Sweeney will be there. Oh, here they come. Abner, if you hit a donkey, why would you put it in your vehicle? I have more questions every time I hear the call. Okay, so there were parts
especially a nice vehicle.
Well, there were parts of that call that we cut out for time. Apparently, they were driving down a dirt road, and they didn't realize they'd hit the donkey. As he said, they'd been drinking. Now, this is 1976. Rules were a little different. He didn't realize that they'd hit the donkey, and apparently the donkey, when they hit him, just kind of spun and went into the field.
Did he not say that they both hit their head on the dashboard?
Yes. When they slammed on the brakes because they realized they'd hit something, they slammed on the brakes. They both hit their heads on the dashboard. Now, that's why I asked about the concussions. Well, then when they went back and got it, as he says at the beginning of the call, we thought the thing was dead. Then they want to leave it there. So they put it in the back of the car and continued on to, as he put it, the beer store. The thing was alive. It just, there's a lot of layers to this thing.
Seems like an open field's a perfect place to leave a dead donkey.
Yeah, you would think. But apparently, what again, at the end of that phone call, there was a woman down the road, the woman, he couldn't remember her name. He kept coming back to her, and he finally got her name at the end of it. She had a donkey, and it apparently was hers, but they were too scared to take it back to her because, they'd hit it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they'd hit the donkey.
Just keep like if you hit Ashton's cat, and you had to try and
keep it from Ashton, big cat guy.
Yeah.
Mitchell at Fort Smith calling the donkey and the nuns of Beaver Lake 1A and 1B. You remember that one where he went to the private school up in Eureka and got in a fight with the nuns? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's something. Let's see here. Maddie says, At the corner of Sunset and if you're in Springdale, if at the corner of Sunset and Thompson, there's somebody asleep on the island right by the AT&T store. So, so if you're in Central Springdale, apparently they just passed out under the stoplight. So
that's my hometown.
Yep. Hey man, Springdale, it ain't that bad. Arturo, he liked smoke detector talk. Derek hated it. I loved smoke. We had a guy call in one day. I don't know what we were talking about. I have no idea. But he said he sold like smoke detectors for a living. And I started asking him questions because I'm curious. And Derek he's like banging his head into the table. I'm like, shut up, man. This is interesting. This is good information. We saved a life today on this show, didn't we?
Yeah.
I don't remember how we did it, but I know we did it.
We did, yeah. I think it was the.
Does anybody remember
the mom water?
The mom water.
Oh, yeah, the mom water. Yeah, okay, yeah, we saved a life today. Gucci Greg wants to know, can we get the donkey at MBI Fest? Donkey's dead. The donkey's gone.
55-year-old donkey.
Joffrey says we need to organize an NBA takeover at the Naturals game just for me. No, don't do that. No need. Let's see here. Did he do like the deer in Tommy Boy? Yes. He just all of a sudden just raised up and the thing was alive. That's yeah. So anyway, that's the donkey call. Yeah, we saved a life today on the show. How about that? Look at us.
Breaking ground every day.
Man, I feel like we've done some good today.
And maybe somebody can save a donkey too.
Save a donkey, and somebody go pick up the bum that's asleep underneath a traffic light. I mean, at least go wake her up, please. JT pointing out the synchronized exercising in the motel in Eureka Springs. That was a terrific story, Ashton. That was one where there was synchronized exercising going on. Joe was in a hotel room, synchronized exercising going on behind him, in front of him, to the left of him, to the right of him, and as Joe said, he just joined in. Okay? Wes would like to know, can I drive by and throw a duck at them? No! These people, they may have had a mom water. Anyway, day drinking smoke detector talk. Only thing that beats parking lot talk. We love a good parking lot discussion. We love good parking lot talks. Parent disappointed calls was the best day. Yeah, that was another bad day. Gozer's text in. To be clear, the person asleep in the median is not me. Okay, good to know. Man, today I learned don't put your roadkill in your vehicle. Although, truth be told, I kind of already knew that. New T-shirt idea. We should have Save a Donkey. Okay. We make a couple bucks off of that. Anyway, if you're in Central Springdale, we've got a bum asleep at the corner of Thompson and Sunset. If you would just go wake them up. At least get them out of the median. They're in that island I'm talking about, right? There's you can turn right and there's an island with the traffic thing. What do they call that thing? The traffic signal. And the traffic light is like anchored there, and the bum's asleep underneath it. It's fine.
Apparently.
Are we keeping you awake?
I'm sorry.
I mean, if you want to go lay down,
No, I'm
you
fine,
go lay
I'm
down.
fine.
I took a 20-minute nap before you got here. It was great.
Yeah,
Do you ever do the micro naps?
Not usually.
If I am told, I read a book one time. The Navy SEALs talked about how they slept because they never sleep 8 hours in a row. I was told that if you can get to the point where you're starting to lose, you're starting to fall asleep, and you can hold it for about 5 minutes, you can wake up and feel great. And I did. It just took me about 20 minutes to get going and, to get the engine. I'm an old Buick.
You were snoring.
It was fine with me. I don't care. It's my studio. Again, Check's name on wall. Me. Blake and Springdale saying they all congregate at the 10 box over there. Okay. Again, I'm more interested in the safety of the person on the median. Y'all did nothing for Cardi B. Cardi B's now living over in a homeless encampment over by the Casey's. I need somebody to go pick up this person because they're in a dangerous spot. Y'all get pissed around here when traffic backs up. I guarantee you, a bum stumbles into the middle of the road, we're going to have a traffic backup. Exactly. You're going to get the cops out there, that old dude that runs the traffic safety car. Y'all have that like in other towns?
I don't think so.
You don't know?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, here in Springdale. I don't know what he does.
Just annoys people.
Is that what he does?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, there's an older guy that just runs around in it says Springdale Police Traffic Safety.
Yeah.
I don't know what he does, but he just drives around. I don't know. I'm still waiting for him to pull me over. MA saying war, bums using sausage links as nunchucks. Again, it's go pick the person up. At least get them out of the median. Somebody do me a favor. Yeah, Mitchell, I like that one too. He didn't like that one. Joe Avoca, he's touched that so many people remember. Thanks. Listen, Joe, in the Mount Rushmore of MBI members, you are in position 1. I think that's fair. There's Joe, and then we can debate all the rest of them. But Joe is in that Mount Rushmore group.
What about Big Mike?
Big Mike is in that group. Second time this week you've mentioned Big Mike.
Well, because you said you could debate all the others.
Yeah, you
But
could.
Big Mike needs to be there.
Ryan in Prairie Grove would like to know, Jesse Pete, have you ever been to the Crazy Horse Saloon out in Prairie Grove?
No.
Good for you. Good for you. Watch my roommate get dragged all over the place by a woman. It was great. Let's see here. The Ump in Fayetteville. Someone going to move that Sleeping Bums Cardi B and watch the reaction. I don't know if they have a card or not. Maddie's just reporting that there was somebody asleep underneath the traffic signal. John saying I sound like I've got that Bill disease. No, I have a little bit of a cold, and I took some medicine prior, and it appears to be wearing off. I think I took it around 1, so yeah, that would be about right. I'm fine. I feel great. Interview with the median sleeper is worth 10,000 MBI points. So if somebody goes and gets them off the median, Abner is willing to issue 10,000 MBI points. I don't know what the levels are to this. But,
what can you get with MBI points?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
It's just for the look.
Yeah, exactly. It's just it's kind of. You ever see the movie Up in the Air, where George Clooney's character is just collecting miles? Yeah. That's pretty much what it is. We're just collecting. They're miles.
So they can just add it to their name in the chat, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. You can get into the MBI chat. I think maybe there's a limit. Like a minimum that you have to have MBI points to get in from this point forward. Maybe it's 20,000, 30,000. I don't know. From what I understand, during the Knicks comeback the other night, the MBI chat was a flutter. It was just constant ding, 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 which is why I'm out of it. It would drive me nuts. Yeah. Like my instant reaction is when my phone goes off, what do I say?
Oh my God, what?
That's exactly what I say. What do you want? That is how my, and if any y'all text me right now, just don't. Let's see here. Now were you here for Cardi B?
I think I was, yeah.
Okay, we found Cardi B. Cardi B lives over in a homeless encampment. I guess it would be west of the Casey's.
Oh, yeah.
She's got a golf bag in her right now, and a couple of pounds of sand. What they're doing over there? I don't know. Big Mike shouting out the kid. Thank you for remembering him.
Of course.
Yeah, she did say like on the way over here, she's like, today's the day for a Big Mike call. Big Mike will be back. He's probably busy. He called yesterday. Big thing about Big Mike is he knows when to call and when not to call. He knows when the phone call's over. It's the best, absolute best. A true veteran of the calling industry, I guess. Okay, we're gonna take a short break because frankly I gotta go cough. And we'll be back. It's the Ruscin and Zach show.
The show the experts never miss. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, Sakhalin.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Taco Bell's Lux boxes are peak luxury. When you can get classics for $5, indulgences for $7, or discover new luxuries for $9, like the shredded beef dipping taco, opulence is at your fingertips whenever the mood strikes. It may even go to your head.
Excuse me, who makes this house red? It's sublime.
Pat? Try Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lutz boxes.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
If your Razorback closet needs an upgrade, the University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is what you are looking for, only at Roback.com. They have brand new Arkansas hoodies and polos that are selling fast. Go to Roback.com to check out their new apparel. That's Roback.com, RHOBACK.com. Use the code RUSH26 for 20% off your first order. Roback, where action meets comfort.
David Bowie got more fame with his #1 hit titled Fame. John Lennon co-wrote and sounded some of the high notes. The last line in the first verse sums it up. Fame puts you there where things are hollow. John 12:43 tells us that many people rejected Jesus because they loved the fame of people more than the praise of God. Is it any wonder you get more fame by rejecting the name of Jesus? I'm Pastor Heath from Woodland. Think about it.
Hello, this is Sebastian County Assessor Zach Johnson here to remind you to assess your personal property by May 31st to avoid late penalty. You can do this in person at one of our 3 locations, over the phone, or online by going to www.countyservice.net. I would also like to remind any current homeowners or any individuals buying their homes on contract to contact our office and check on your eligibility for the homestead tax credit. Contact us today to see if you qualify. The homestead tax credit could save you up to $600 off your tax bill.
So I had pain in my feet for a good 20 years.
It felt like I was standing on marbles.
Something wasn't working with my feet. Was diagnosed with plantar fasciitis.
If your feet aren't comfortable, the rest of the body suffers.
So I went into the Good Feet store and bam. They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support.
You put in the arch supports. To me, it was almost miraculous.
It really brought me back to being able to be me.
I can run, I can walk. This is not something that you could solve online.
Reclaim the good life with the free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good feet, good life.
Way Brewing Company in Fayetteville on Zion Road, your new go-to for lunch, meetings, and game day.
Sterling Bank is a full-service community bank committed to the community, their customers, and the people and businesses who call Northwest Arkansas home. At Sterling Bank, you will find a complete menu of products and services designed to make your banking experience pleasant and productive. Visit your local branch in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville to experience friendly, top-notch customer service and to discover the Sterling difference. Member FDIC.
On the road to the game or anywhere life takes you, accidents don't take a timeout. From fender benders to hail damage, you need a repair team you can trust. Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body has been family owned for over 40 years and proudly holds an iCar Gold Class certification, ranking them in the top 15% of collision repair shops nationwide. From dents and dings to hail damage repair, their expert technicians will have your car looking like new. Schedule your estimate today. Go to CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
So Ryan and I came to the decision to get life insurance when I was pregnant with our first son. He really wanted us to be taken care of if something happened to him. He provided for our family in life and also after his death. I think that would make him proud. Ethos makes it fast and easy to get life insurance. Apply in minutes and get same-day coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. ESPN 99.5. The Hit.Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss.
Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
All right, on-air show meeting. I got to put the podcast together for the last time. Thank God. It's not that bad. I mean, I could teach anybody to do it. It takes like 18 minutes. It's not that bad. Joe's call. We're good there. Joe's call. When that's podcast.
Of course, yeah.
I'll replay the segment with the donkey call.
Sure.
And then we did something at 3:00 at the. I have 3 p.m. Segment 1 written down. Does anybody remember what that was?
Ooh.
It may have been an actual segment.
Soccer segment?
No, that was earlier. Hit her for what?
Could it have been the NBA Finals one?
No. I don't know. I'll go back.
Did something funny happen at 3?
I'm going to guess so.
He wrote it down.
I wrote it down. I mean, I literally wrote it down. I wrote it down. So, they tell you.
We'll all be surprised.
Yeah. So the podcast will be up, I don't know, give me about 2 hours. I'll get it up. Actually, it'll probably be a lot less than that. It'll probably be less than an hour. I'll get the podcast up. Big Mike, as a text in, you summoned him, Kinsey, and he wanted you to know that he's been playing games for 4 hours. And you asked what he's playing. He's playing a World War II. I don't know what that is. Some sort of World War II game. It's really old.
Huh.
So there you go.
Good for him.
If you're wondering what Big Mike does in his spare time, he's a gamer. That's fine. Man, it's been fun today. I appreciate you just sitting in here and hanging out and just being part of the crew. I think we'll probably do this again. Again, you did this with legitimate money won from a fantasy football tournament. Allegedly. I think it's money well spent. You got Joe.
Yeah, that's worth it every time.
Yeah, if it's better when you're here. Like, I feel like sometimes when Joe calls in and gets us all laughing, I'm afraid what's going on.
It's
I'm like,
dangerous in your car.
Yeah, like on I-40.
Yeah.
I'm kind of worried somebody's going to swerve or laugh. There was one day, there were 2 guys sitting side by side at a traffic light, and they're both laughing at the same time. And they both called us to let us know there was a guy sitting next to them at the traffic light that was laughing.
Wasn't
that was
there
a fun
also
day.
a day like where you said like give each other a thumbs up and
Yes,
yeah.
we've done that. Hey, if you're listening, give the guy next to you a thumbs up. Let's see here. Lane from Cave City wants to know, do you think the government monitors the MBI chat? Not yet, but I think they will. Cameron and Paragold, shout out Ashton, cat guy.
Thank you.
3 p.m. started with technical quarterback talk. I don't think so. That you've got us
That's
confused.
too boring.
Yeah, that's got you. You've got us confused with a different show. Absolutely not. I ran out of stuff at the first segment of the 3 p.m. hour. I didn't have anything left.
Could it have been when we were talking about Ozark and Breaking Bad?
I think that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was.
That's what it was. I'm
Yep.
pretty sure.
Yeah. That was a fine discussion of television history. So, we basically wasted your time for almost 3 hours.
Alcohol, Breaking Bad.
Oh, the alcohol. I can't put that in a podcast. Oh, no.
Because we were talking about how you ate pizza rolls out of a batting helmet.
I've told that story before. That's not,
Hey.
believe me, that's not the worst thing I've done. That when you weren't around. See, you're like this. You're like my rock, my stability. You keep me from eating.
Shouldn't be good. That's unhealthy.
No, it's not. It's bad. I get bored, and when I get bored, I do
creative.
stuff. Yeah, yes, exactly. Yes, I get creative. JT said that's what my text to you at 3:10 was about. Huh. All right. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it, I guess. Huh. I don't know. Anyway, so that's where we are. Ruscin will be back on Monday. We'll have the full family here for a couple of days. Ashton, you're going on vacation. When are you leaving?
I leave on Thursday.
Thursday next week. I don't even know what day that is, but that's all right.
I could come in.
Yes. That it's gone so well today.
It has.
Yes, yeah.
No, because then I'm on dead period.
That's true. You are in the dead period. Yeah. All right. Kid will be here.
come in.
We'll let you run the board.
Heck yeah, boy.
Ashton, translate.
I mean, what it sounds like. Heck yeah.
Well, what did she end there at the? What did she add there at the end?
Just a boy, just to add emphasis.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, just to add emphasis. Fantastic. Well, Pete, I hope you'll remain a member of the MBI after this
forever.
experience.
Sure.
This has been a fever dream. This has been great. Wow. Monday, we'll bring Derek back up to speed on shower cheese and your favorite pea spots.
Very excited for that.
Yeah, that's can't wait. What'd y'all do? Well, that's funny you ask. And we'll have to. I'm gonna have to do some changing of some MBI names. Yours, Jesse. I'm gonna have to change Matt Mahogany's to Burnt Reynolds. I have to do a whole. I've created more work for myself, which is like it goes against everything I've ever believed in. Is doing something like that. So, all right. Well, anything? Did we miss anything? Probably all of it.
Yeah,
we probably missed all of it. I mean, there's nothing going on. Canada came back to tie the World Cup game. West Virginia beat Troy in the first game of the College World Series. Is there anything else? I mean, you got Game 5 of the NBA Finals tomorrow at 7:30, and the Stanley Cup's on Sunday.
USA tonight.
USA tonight at 8. And that game's on Fox at SoFi. Are they bringing real grass in for that?
They had to.
Okay,
It's a big controversy because the NFL players want real grass, and they can't afford it.
Yeah,
but when the World Cup comes,
but FIFA's footing the bill for this, aren't they?
I don't know. They had to take AT&T off Jerry World.
Yeah, I saw the machines that they have, the UV lights that they put over the grass to make it grow and all that kind of stuff. But isn't Glendale in Arizona is grass? But it
rolls out.
Yeah, it rolls out on a tray. Okay. Do I think do I think Ruscin ever listened to the show while he was out? Not a chance. Not a chance. I can tell you with 1,000% certainty, when we leave, we do not listen. We don't want to listen. We want to get as far away from it as we can. Keep the keep the distance, time and space. He may have popped it on driving around town. He's been in town, for 2 weeks, just caring for his child. And I saw a picture of Lou today. Lou looks great. He's watching baseball with his grandfather, a great value Bob Ross. So he'll be back. And let's see, who's winning the shot contest? Arkansas not being in Omaha, the Jello shot contest is now no longer a big deal.
That's right. Who cares?
You ever had one? The Jello shot?
No.
Ashton?
No.
He had a look when he said that.
Yeah. Have you?
I have not, no.
They're gross. They're pointless.
Yeah, no.
It's absolutely pointless. Tim in Oklahoma, since I helped burn 3 segments, can I get my name back to Tim in South Florida? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm nothing if not agreeable. Yeah, you want to be Tim from South Florida. Okay. Yep, done. Did we punish him?
I don't remember. But I don't like Doorknob's going to be pretty upset how easily you said yes.
That's fair. That's a good point. We've got Stephen Moore from Swift's Jewelry coming up next. We're going to talk about push presents and things that you guys have forgotten for your spouse, your wife, your girlfriend, your side piece. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Tisk.
Yeah, whatever. Matt, it's been fun. Appreciate you hopping on with us. Let's do this again sometime.
Thanks for having me.
Ashton,
USA.
Big cat guy.
Big cat guy.
Enjoy your weekend. All of you enjoy your weekend. We will talk to you Monday. Family's back together, and I don't think I'm going to say a word. I'm just going to sit here. Enjoy the ride. So Ruscin and Zach, I'll be right back.
You think it, they say it. This is Ruscin and Zach, live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started. Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge.